again, Pacers 7-0 in games 1 and 2 this postseason. Can they make it 8-0? Oh, let us find out. There he is. I know Black, Mr. Pacers fan himself. Give it up for Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas. Three 1-3 in the building. Oh, you got okay, Gil. You got the old school. Oh, Jimmy Chipwood. And we got comedian CP pulling up in just a moment once he get it all sorted out, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gilbert Arenas playback watch party. Shout out to everybody watching on the Gilbert Arena YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching on the Chill YouTube. But come over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Free and easy to join. You can watch the game with us, turn up, talk some shit. Playback dropped some new features while we were away. They got public NBA replays. You can rewatch the game right away. They got Quick Stick, which makes it easy for viewers watching the game on a different screen to sync with the playback screen. Sync up. We got zero delay as well. Public clip. Oh, here he is.
3, 1, 3.
We got a legend. We got a legend in the building. We got a legend in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome. His government name is Christopher Powell, but he goes by comedian CP. You've seen him on Detroiters. You've seen him on All Def Comedy.
I got my Indiana shit on. My little Deep Woods Hunters.
Let's go, Pacers.
Got my little country boy shit on. What you say, Joe? They let his daddy back in the game.
They let his daddy back in the building. What's up with you, CP? How you doing, bro? Appreciate you pulling up to the stream.
Hey, man. You know I can't call it like an alcoholic, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
Oh, we got Mr. B, former Detroit Piston. It's a lot of Detroit love in the building now.
What up?
313.
Yes,
he in the group chat.
Hey, man, you always a Piston, man. Fuck all of that.
You know, 313 Cartier frames. Where my Cartier frames at, baby?
Hey, man, put them buffs on.
In the group chat.
What up, Gil? What up, Josiah? What up, y'all? What y'all on?
Day off, still working.
There's never a day off.
Never. So y'all niggas did a 15-hour stream yesterday, paintballing, Call of Duty.
Yeah, ain't no day off, man.
Damn.
Oh my goodness. So CP, obviously Pistons fan, right? If I had to guess.
Yeah, off top. You know, it's hard seeing Indiana win right now. You know what I'm saying? We used to beating them boys up.
Nah, facts. That's all them years in that Central Division. I know. Yeah. You know, I know how I get that Midwest.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Malice in the Palace. We ain't forgot.
That Midwest is dangerous.
Hey, man, it's a little young. It's cool. You know, because we running. We young boys running.
Yeah, that's the league, man. League full of YNs.
The YNs taking over.
Easy work.
The YNs taking over.
Come on now. Eastern Conference MVP.
And CP, you just dropped a comedy special recently, if I'm not mistaken, sir.
Yeah, man. Sunday after 6.
Where can the good folks watch it at? Okay.
It's on Beeps.com. Like, you know, Beeps like an international concert platform. So they dipping their toe in the specials. So they got me and a couple specials on there. Yeah, it's in the chat right now.
Shout out Greer, always quick with it. Greer representing playback and the playback infrastructure. Folks watching that. Okay.
It's on Beeps.com. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to know they want to know if that's a Danny Granger jersey. Who's the Hickory?
Oh man. Come on, man. Today's players.
The Miles Turner.
Miles the Burner Turner.
What are you talking about? Let's go 2-0.
They say Chet looks sluggish, Mr. B. He must not have got the group chat message.
You gotta stay out of that. Listen, you gotta stay out of that group chat, man. When you're in the finals, listen to your coaches, man. The people that sit in front of the bench, they know what the fuck they doing. That's why they're there.
Listen to the coaches.
I know goddamn trainer.
He from Africa. Oh, almost.
And I love Chet, but I hate that he got it. I hate that he throw Chet up in there. I hate that.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I had some other things to handle. Little League weekend celebrating the championship. We back up in here though.
Yep. That's money.
That boy
Every
gonna get to that
time.
spot. He gonna get to that spot.
Yes, sir. Man, I'm kind of scared, man. I think we're gonna lose by like 15-20 today, man.
Who is we?
Us Pacers, man.
Okay,
But look,
just making sure.
It don't matter though. Whatever happened today, we got that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Yeah.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Tire these niggas out. Give them a hell of a game today, bro. Beat their ass at the crib.
That's crazy. Even AI won one game. That's how y'all feel, huh? Y'all won one game, huh?
We both thinking the same. I got to stick with the Pacers because 1-1, they still winning.
1-1 going to the crib for 2 is a great spot to be in.
Thunder 16-2 after a loss this season. I don't think they've lost a back-to-back home games since 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, AI did win one game in the final, so you know.
Yep.
Good
They got TH. They got TH though.
Golly, shout out to Chet from the crib.
No, you're right.
Don't save that.
Oh, shit. AI turned 50. Shout out to AI turning 50, man.
It's a beautiful time. Blessed to see another year.
We need AI highlights up in the chat.
The only AI I rock with.
I guarantee you that boy finna get going early today.
To AI, the reason why I got fucking tattoos. You made that motherfucker look cool.
Ooh, backcourt? No. Ball didn't cross.
I don't think the ball crossed over.
Yeah, it didn't. Nebhart, Canadian. It's some Canadian. I can draw fouls too.
There you go.
I'm Canadian too.
Canadian tricks. That's the
they both Canadian?
Getting tricked.
Both Canadian. That's why he's not phased by it. That's why he was hitting with the
Oh, okay.
We're not worried about that.
Damn, that's crazy.
I wear number 2 too. I got braids and I'm Canadian. Now what?
Yeah, man. The U.S. is in trouble, man, for that World game because he's gonna be in that game too. Damn.
You're still not a fan. Still not a fan. Or you don't want that part in the game, Gil? Then he can't.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying. Look at the backcourt for the world.
He will make the team.
Yes, Gil. Yes, he's making the team. Yes.
Ooh.
And why?
Fuck.
So CP, we're talking about Adam Silver said they're gonna have a USA versus the World format.
Yeah, I know.
All-Star game 2026. We're
I'm
trying to put the team together.
I'm trying to think who Gil got in that backcourt over Neimark.
My question here's the real question. Here's the real question here.
Here we go.
What are you expecting to happen?
High quality basketball, Gil. Shit.
A lot of Euro stepping and fouls and a lot of curly ass layups.
I'm just saying, what are you expecting? Like, do you expect the Euros to blow USA out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Exactly. Now, if they blow them out, did that solve the problem of the USA not playing hard?
No, that just shows that American players don't play hard.
I don't think they give a fuck. I think the issue is that they don't play hard. So if this is a gimmick to get them to play hard and they get blown out, how does this last? It still hasn't solved the issue. The issue is we want to get them to play hard. So if they get blown out, nothing changed.
I mean, but that's our point of what we're saying is that's why the Europeans are winning. They play hard all the time. It doesn't matter.
That's not their. They don't give a fuck if the Euros is winning or losing. They're trying to get that weekend to be more exciting. So if the Euros beat the USA by 100, it doesn't change what the NBA wants. So the fans is gonna say, "See, this shit is still boring. They're not taking it hard." Now, if the US blow them the fuck out, what happens? Look, they don't play hard either, so we can't go back to the normal form.
No. If the USA blow them out, niggas gonna be lit. Like, I'm a little
exactly.
I love that, bro. Because I'm sick of this shit.
Hold on.
Sick of this shit.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna be lit because it's a personal interest. Again, are you gonna keep watching the USA blow them out, or are you gonna say, well, they blew them out? Now what? What do we do now? because they didn't take each other hard. They didn't take each other serious. In the Euros is not competition. Where do you go from now?
Bro, both sides got some crazy talent. I think it'll be one of the best
But
All-Star games ever.
That's what you're hoping. So how does that
Yeah,
happen?
that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
So what do you need? What do you need for it to happen on the court for you to say, okay, I want to keep watching this for the next 10 years?
I'm gonna tell you what I want.
Okay.
I want the USA Finals gold game level of thrill threes.
Yep.
Like that type of like that's what I imagine when I see this game.
So for you don't want to keep watching it. You're gonna have a close game that ends with us like, oh shit, this was worth it. If that doesn't happen,
That's not what it is.
yes, it is.
Listen. This is the thing. It's about bragging rights. At the end of the day, listen. The Europeans don't care. The Europeans are coming from another country they got to prove themselves, right? So we get the opportunity to where we all get together and we can play against the best American players in the world, and we beat them at an All-Star game. You want to do Olympics, whatever it is. It's bragging rights. At the end of the day,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still mad at that nigga that dunked on LeBron hard as fuck. That little hey, that nigga.
No, but what I'm saying is but
personal. They're talking about fan base. If this is a blowout, why do fans want to keep watching it?
Gil,
You would need an exciting game that ends in us like, oh shit, we can't wait till next year. No matter who wins. If there's a blowout, there's no All-Star game the following year because nobody wants to see it anymore.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick. So
But
it's not a
we
gimmick.
are operating in
listen.
the mindset that it will be a good ass game with Luka, fucking Wemby. You know what I'm saying? SGA. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're not losing. They're not losing to the Americans. I'm telling you, they're not losing. At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, listen. If you want to sit here and get your ass beat every year in the All-Star game by some Europeans, that's on you. If not, then y'all come together and show it where it really is. At the end of the day, I've always said, listen, this whole thing about the world versus the USA thing, I wanted this to be for the Olympics. This All-Star thing, I just feel like, all right, whatever, the USA players ain't gonna feel like they want to play whatever. At the end of the day, I feel like they got more control. See, if you got a captain and you got Giannis, you pick somebody, and then you got one of the best American players, Jason Tatum, they pick somebody for their team. That's on you. Fuck all the USA. Fuck all that. Everybody got to put the best players on there, and let's see what it is.
Again, if they don't take it hard and there's blowouts, that was their last thing to do. Now what? Now
okay,
what do
let me ask you a question. Hold on, Gil.
Think about what I'm saying. Fuck the American versus the U.S. They're trying to improve the quality of the game. So if they think the Europeans will challenge the Americans, right? Okay. And they will get the Americans going. If it doesn't happen, now what does the future of the All-Star game look like? Because there's nothing else after this.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
I'm talking about how do you get this weekend. This is not about who is better right now. We know who's better. The niggas who's winning the MVP. This game doesn't change who is running the league. The point of the game is how do we get it popping?
Okay, let me say this.
How we get it popping? Listen, listen. You got. Listen, the world is coming to play against the USA team, right? First of all, the world is going to beat the shit out of the USA team. Okay. You got every other country now. Okay. Every player that's playing on the world team. Stop right there. Watching the All-Star game.
Stop right there. They beat the shit out of the USA team, Brandon. Okay, let's stamp it. Boom.
I mean, man.
Hold on. What is the narrative now? The USA players didn't take them serious. Now what do we do?
We got to go to the Olympics, and now they got to go play for everybody else. Let's see it the same way.
BJ, they beat them in the 2026 All-Star game. They beat the fuck out of them. Now the narrative is they didn't take this serious either. So what do we do for 2027 All-Star game?
Why you keep trying to? That's the narrative because y'all know
that's the worst case scenario, though, Gil.
But that's the narrative. No, it's there's only three narratives. There's only three scenarios.
So talk about the other two scenarios, though.
The other two.
Okay, look.
Let me give you the three scenarios.
Okay.
Because two of them, there's no more All-Star game. The Euros beat the fuck out of the Americans because the Americans didn't play hard, right? Okay. 2027 All-Star game's fucked. if the Americans beat the shit out of the Euros, right? There's no 2027 All-Star because the American public don't want to see 2 years ago All-Star. We already know what that looks like. That's why we got this one. So those are two scenarios that says 2027 is fucked. The only scenario that the American public is going to be like, yes, All-Star is back, is if this game is close and there's a game winner or some sort on either side. Then we can say, okay, yes, we finally found something that makes sense.
Okay, so Gil, let me ask you a question. What can they do to make the All-Star game better than besides this?
Put money up. It should,
Yeah, like I said, put money up. That's what I think.
It should be money up. Listen, that's why I said, listen, if you can put money up into this shit right now, it will make sense. First of all, if the Americans players get their ass beat during All-Star weekend, they're going to have an issue with that. Come on, man. We are still competitors. They're already running the league. They're winning championships. Like, SGA is probably going to be the fucking finals MVP this year. Like, come on, man. Another European.
What is
like,
that?
goddamn.
What is
like,
that?
Like, you want to keep being under them?
The problem is view. This is fuck the league, and we're talking about a viewership problem in the All-Star game.
There's other countries that will be watching.
So if they get beat by 100,
there's other countries.
Why would there be an All-Star game moving forward?
That means more countries are going to be watching. Gil.
What the fuck does that got to do with the viewership for 2027?
What do you mean? Gil? What do you mean? You don't think the American players are going to take that L and not come back and be like,
Parkinstein, nigga?
You don't think the American players are going to take that L and come back and be like, all right, we're not going to play hard the next year?
You will
hope. All-Star game. This is on my legacy. Every time you was an All-Star game, you got your ass beat by some Europeans. That's crazy.
What was the legacy the last fucking 20 years? Is my legacies on the line?
Oh my! I mean, certain averages. What you average in the All-Star game do matter too.
Everything.
It's supposed to be the best 24 players in the league, right?
It's definitely a game in the game,
but it's not the best 24.
All right.
So you don't already change that. So the only way they can make it competitive is they treat it like a regular game, meaning the refs are calling real referee fouls. Real game fouls. See, the problem with the All-Star game is the referees don't call nothing. So imagine SGA coming down there, go in and get hit.
Okay.
The refs don't call it. What do they start doing now? Oh, let me just shoot jumpers. I'm not trying to get hurt. That's one thing that starts.
Okay.
Right? Because they're not calling a regular game foul, they're not treating it like a regular game. Two, another scenario is this. Say, hey, after this All-Star game, 2027 All-Star is no longer going to be, we're not doing it anymore. So the All-Star, we're just not going to do it anymore. What does that do? What does that do to the players? Like, oh shit, I don't get to be named an All-Star? All right, let me take this shit seriously. Because if you're taking away credentials from players, then they're going to take it serious.
Gil, do you think they care about being All-Stars anymore?
Yes, hell yeah.
Why don't those niggas play hard in the All-Star game then?
You can't say, all right, we'll give you the All-Star vote and you don't play. Nigga, that's what they want anyway. Hold on. You don't get nothing. Just have a week off. Use the theory, use the scare tactic to say, hey, listen, if these next two All-Star games and the viewership and the play, it doesn't happen, we're just going to cancel All-Star weekend. There's not going to be any more All-Stars. You're not going to have those credentials, and you're going to just spend a week and a half recovering.
All right, so Gil, peep this, right? Say this.
Them young niggas is going to be like, fuck that, because now I can't get 10 All-Stars. I'm just sticking with the one.
Hold on. Say this, though. Say that the American roster from the All-Star is not the right roster to go against the European roster. So let's say that the USA versus the World game is just like the sophomore rookie game, where it's a game that happens before the All-Star game. And then that roster is made up of a selected niggas from the US that we think.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no, like, so, nigga,
listen, I understand. Listen,
I want the best Americans on that floor.
That's what I'm saying, though. The best Americans, bro. But like, nigga, the All-Star ain't got nothing to do with the best Americans.
So what? So why did they have why did they have it last year where the rookies and sophomore could be able to play against the All-Star? That was crazy.
Bro, hold on. BJ, peep this though. So let's say Wemby is the starting All-Star center for the West, and fucking nigga, a foreign nigga is the All-Star center for the East, nigga. Then who the fuck is gonna run the 5 for the world for the USA, right? So instead, you have a different game for that.
Yeah, now I understand what you're saying. Listen,
Okay.
whoever you pick 24 All-Stars like normal. They get their All-Stars, and then you say, all right, we're gonna have just a USA game versus an American game. I mean, the USA versus the world, and then there's just teams being picked, and this is just one of those weekend games.
Yeah, nigga. Every nigga in the dunk contest is not an all-star. Yeah, every nigga in the three-point contest is not an all-star.
Because what's going to happen is now you gave all-stars a choice to play in it, and all the high-level guys won't play. So the guys who don't give a fuck, they don't want to play in the weekend anyway, they're going to say, yeah, I'm good. Pick one of them YN niggas, right? Pick one of them YN niggas. I don't want to play anyway. So you're going to have all the older players that's like, yeah, I'm just going to take the trophy and the credentials of an all-star, and I don't have to participate in the game. So that'll end up happening. Right? So now Jokic can be like, yeah, I'm good. Yo, get the bonus. You let him play in it. I'm not going to play in it because I'm good. So that might happen.
Y'all running, man. Y'all running. They running.
Nigga is
in the building.
What up? Because in my mind, at that point, what the hell? What's the point of the whole thing in the first place, then, nigga?
What is the point? What is the point?
What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? The point is that we need to see the world versus Americans. I've been saying it.
It's not enough world players to do that.
It is enough. Okay, Low. All right, listen. Can we see this at the Olympics then in 2028?
What?
Huh?
Can we see the world versus the USA team in the because listen, we're going to keep beating everybody
just one country. It's the Olympics. We're gonna let these niggas. No.
Keep up. I mean, because listen, at this point, we just gonna keep whooping y'all ass every year.
Who is
I can't say that.
What you mean? Can't nobody. Hey, listen. When we're together and we gotta play against every other country, it's like fucking war. Get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about?
Motherfuckers got lucky that one fucking time when Larry Brown didn't want to play Bron and Melo and all them on the couch, right? No, this is not happening. As long as we stay together, we got to play against all these motherfucking individuals. Man, these motherfuckers can wash the fuck out, bro.
I don't get what you're saying.
Put the motherfuckers together.
What are you talking about? You're going to keep winning one every year. What are you winning?
That's a typical crash out, CP.
What you mean? We talking about the gold medal. Gil, the gold medal.
The USA is winning that. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of us just beating on different countries. Put the motherfuckers together and give us a real fucking battle. This ain't shit.
We just had one.
And they should all wear Nikes.
We're talking about something that can really happen, man.
But Gil, why can that not really happen, Gil? Why do we gotta play against every fucking country? Put these motherfuckers together so we can stop whooping their ass.
It's the Olympics.
Like goddamn. Like we don't care about your country can't beat us. We're whooping your ass every year. Get the fuck out of here. You're a waste of fucking time. You're just on TV. We don't care about your country or your fucking flag. You're fucking trash. You cannot beat us.
Nobody's saying
we're together. Put the motherfuckers together and let's get to it.
You need to Johnny Rapper, my nigga.
Put Shea, put Jokic, put all of them together and come play against us together.
You ain't gonna see that at the 2026 NBA All-Star game in Los Angeles.
We're not. It's nothing else. We're not proving nothing else.
I know seven All-Stars that says, yeah, I'm good.
But we almost lost. We almost just lost, bro. It took Curry, KD, and LeBron to play at a certain level for us to win. They not gonna be playing next go around, bro.
Well, next up then. The next young Hoovers next up. We're gonna watch them get their ass beat. We're gonna watch them all get their ass beat. And this is why it's gonna prove that it's not a fucking face of the NBA. You know why? Because you motherfuckers can't beat the whole fucking world.
We got game 2 of the NBA Finals currently underway. We don't got to talk about hypotheticals or what could, might be.
Man, it's not a real thing.
Let's talk about these Pacers and these Thunder.
Listen, okay. Well, all right. Well, listen, if we ain't going to do that then, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. Wemby come to L.A. and they taking to go back to Paris.
And that's
going to be tragic. We're going to be in L.A. and Paris going to be in there just pissing on us.
That can possibly
my goodness.
No,
That
no,
could
no,
happen.
no. Oh no, that is gonna happen.
That could.
2028.
That could happen.
No, 2028. Paris is taking back home the gold. Wow.
Bro,
That's
by
not taking
2028,
shit,
Wemby
bro.
gonna look like Giannis.
It can possibly happen.
Wemby got the ball head. He
But
fucking
that's,
showering
but
lungs and
that's
shit.
2028. What the fuck are we
Breaking
talking about that now for?
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, that All-Star stuff, they just need to cancel it, bro. Just cancel
Thank
the
you.
All-Star. Just cancel it, bro. Just cancel
I
it.
told there's nothing you can do.
Just cancel it.
That's why I said I talked to 6 All-Stars. Them niggas we're good. I don't give a fuck if they bring Jesus back in this bitch.
Oh
We
my
don't
word.
care. They
Not
don't
even our Lord and Savior.
Shay.
Jesus.
Woo!
like you
Shade
want
of
niggas to,
chat?
you
Oh
want
my
niggas to play
God.
hard in the middle of the season.
Bro, man.
Jesus or Jesus?
This is
All right, so you wait. So do it at the end of the
Can
year?
we have the All-Star game?
No.
Hey, yo, listen. Can we have the All-Star game at the end of the season?
Yeah, and that's what I say. Yeah.
Okay, all right. At the end of the season, right?
Yeah.
When? In 2 weeks?
I'm just asking when. I'm just asking when can we get the?
So
I'm
2 weeks
no,
from now. So
no,
2 weeks from now.
Hold
Let me
on,
ask you.
hold on.
When?
But why not do it like the Pro Bowl though?
Let me
Right?
ask you the
In the
question.
middle of the summer,
When?
somewhere dope.
When? Give me a date.
In
Yo.
between the conference
No,
finals and the
no,
finals.
BJ, don't say nothing. Y'all give me a
Oh,
date.
shit, right.
August.
Don't
Right,
say
right.
BJ.
Not
August
August is
August.
kind of crazy. No,
Hold on.
Draft.
What? Tell me
do
when.
it. Just do
You
it.
got
Just do
Summer
it.
League.
Just do
I
it
said
this month.
August.
Do it. Do it
Yo, I
this
said
month.
August.
No, I
No.
say do it this month.
This month, right? So this month. So that means how many weeks after this game right here?
Well, this game will get pushed ahead because there's no gap anymore.
4 weeks.
Wait. So
weeks,
you push it. So you push this when?
I'm just saying that week gap that we get doesn't exist anymore. So
What-
the finals will probably end at the end of May.
End of May. Okay, so end of May. This. So when do you want the game?
The game can be June.
June what?
Whatever, 2-3 weeks after the
No,
2-3
July.
weeks. So
or
so,
July. It don't matter. I mean,
So you're
what is C.
expecting.
Siakam?
Oh, let's get this right. You're expecting the niggas that made the All-Star game that ended in April to still be in shape at the end of the
They
season.
love hoop, Gil. They love the game.
You're
They love the
expecting,
game.
you're expecting these niggas who win this championship that's gonna go on vacation for 3 weeks to come back to play an all-star game, and y'all think that shit's gonna be played hard.
Yep.
Okay,
You're right.
all right.
If they love the game, Gil.
Oh, wait.
DJ,
How
when-
about this? Do it at the end of the regular season. Make there be a bigger gap between regular season
Okay,
and playoff. And
all right,
playoff.
regular season.
Hey.
Now,
They're not going to
Hey,
do that.
it'd be like a 3-day weekend and James Harden be fat as hell.
but that's what I'm saying. You want to like BJ when after the season, April. When did you start your engine back up enough to play in a real hardcore game?
A month.
Motherfucking October.
No, not even true. Drew League, we got Summer
Oh,
League.
no.
Listen, first of all, no, right after the season, some people get right to it.
Yeah. As soon as
that's cap.
training camp come, your ass is fucked up off the day 2. Stop.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
Training day. Training.
Hold up. Don Nelson getting the Chuck Daly Lifetime Achievement Award. Gil, show some respect.
Yeah.
Don Nelson.
Yeah. For
Nelson.
real.
With the Celtics.
No, he did. He did. What is that?
Did he win one with the Celtics back in the day when he was in the? He played.
No.
in
He
the
talking
league?
about as a coach. As a coach, I don't.
I just bring.
Wait, he played in the 50s?
Gil,
Don
Don, he had the
Nelson?
little
No,
jumper,
no.
hit the back of the rim and bounce up real high.
I thought Nelly played in the 70s.
You want to
Five-time NBA champion, nigga.
I won Mario 6-1.
Five-time NBA champion, number 19, retired by the Celtics. Y'all, come on now.
All I know, hey, but shout out,
And
shout out
look
to Don
at
Nelson.
the chain. Look at the swag. Smokes weed every day.
Shout out to Don Nelson, one of the greatest
Golfing barefoot
coaches.
in Hawaii.
One of the great coaches of all time, man. Shout out to Don
He
Nelson.
like one of them dudes who backyard all fucked up.
Run TMC engineer.
Yeah, shout out to Don Nelson.
For what?
He a great coach. He's one of the best coaches, man.
Five-time NBA champion with the Celtics.
Oh, 5-time?
5 times.
How long ago? How long
shit.
ago?
Oh shit! Nah, my bad. Shit, hell no.
How long ago? How long ago? Joe, what year was that?
66, 68, 69,
Yeah, he was
74,
in the locker room
76.
like, listen up, niggas, get it together.
Back when they were smearing doo-doo on Bill Russell's walls. For
Oh,
those who may
man.
remember.
That's
Rest in
crazy.
peace, Bill Russell.
Your
Home fence.
It was back when they had like 7, 8, 9 teams.
Yeah.
He's still a great. He's still a great coach though. He's still a great coach.
Yeah.
He's still a great coach.
So what are y'all reactions to the current NBA Finals going on? No hypothetical games. The current finals going on right now. Pacers stole game 1. Tyrese Halliburton. D-Wade said he's a superstar. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
D-Wade said who's a superstar?
Tyrese Halliburton said he's going to get a jersey.
Do we know? Do you know what a superstar is?
I was about to say that. Like,
Tyrese Halliburton. Apparently.
I don't think people know what a superstar is. Like, you know, we know what we know what an actor is, right?
Yes.
And we know what a movie star is, right? The movie star is you're going to that movie just for him, right? This is Oscar worthy or not. You're going to the movie just because it's that guy. You don't give a fuck about nobody else. That's a superstar in the NBA. So when Indiana comes to town, no matter what their record is, you're coming there for Hallie. That's not happening right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I am watching for Halliburton. I'm watching for Halliburton.
I'm watching for Hallie right now. I ain't hold you. I'm watching for him
because he's in the finals. We're talking about superstardom.
He's taking it, Gil.
When AI was 0-12, and he came to your city, building sold the fuck out.
Boy,
the building sold out.
Oh my word!
When Indiana went to Charlotte, I don't give a fuck what it was on a 12-game winning streak. Nobody showed it. Nobody cares. Your team record doesn't make you a superstar. You make you a superstar. Well, your team benefits from it.
Is the season Tyrese Halliburton is having elevating him into that superstar realm? Can he capitalize off of this momentum that he's getting right now and take superstardom?
No, yes. Listen, people who are trying to get to that, Shay, right? Shay are trying to jump into that superstar atmosphere.
Like, so in your mind, there's only like 3 superstars.
There's only 3 superstars. Yeah, no, there's the older superstars. There's LeBron, KD, Curry. But it's LeBron, Curry, KD. Those are superstars. Meaning no matter where they go, shit gets to popping.
Okay. Right?
You know, like in the middle of the season, these niggas is 0-12, lost 5 straight, and then Cleveland Cavaliers is 14-0, but we still talking about the Lakers. That's superstar.
Yeah.
So Karl Malone wasn't a superstar?
No.
I'm done.
Karl Malone was a star. But it's like this. Niggas asking is Kawhi a superstar? And I say no. I think he had a superstar moment.
Oh.
Karl Malone not a superstar?
Superstar?
That's what he just said. He said Karl Malone a superstar.
No. He had LA Gears, Gil.
Yeah, LA Gears, and he was on WWC.
He had.
Bro, he told y'all, bro. He told y'all already, bro. He told y'all already.
Superstar doesn't. He didn't have. He has. Penny has.
During his playing time.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Penny telling y'all, bro. Damn.
Penny has today.
They turn the ball.
Deion Sanders has today.
But I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about in his heyday.
How long ago did Deion Sanders play?
Deion Sanders is a megastar, Gil. He's not a superstar. He's an icon.
Michael Beasley wore his shoes today.
WCW.
Nobody give a fuck about. Listen, a superstar means when you're done, you're still popping. Your shit don't go away when you're done playing.
Yeah. Karl Malone can't walk in the room right now. Everybody know who he is.
Hey,
let me stop.
Alani, we're gonna see.
And watch him be like, of course, Dad. 20 years. MVP. The mailman. The mailman don't deliver on Sunday.
Malone is like that, man.
That was a bad pass, I heard. Damn, bad pass.
This is some sensational smart market basketball.
TJ.
This is smart market basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, listen, that's when they're dangerous right there.
They run in transition.
Yeah. They can't. Good luck.
Oh. Do you know who Karl Malone is?
Who the hell is
that? That's your fault. That's your
fault.
fault.
I'm about to say that. I think that's more bad on you, Gil. I can't hold you.
Nigga, that's bad parenting, nigga.
Do you know who Magic Johnson is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know who Penny Hardaway is?
Yeah.
You know who T-Mac is?
Do you know who T-Mac is? Yeah.
Ask him if he knows who Sharunas
Yeah,
Marshall
that's
is.
because that's who you talk about.
I'm about to say that's what you talking about.
Right, that's who you like. Duh.
What is there to talk about with Karl Malone?
And
Right, so
more than there is to talk about
we're talking about
T-Mac.
the game of basketball. We're talking about the game of basketball.
So we got a question from
If you
Hibachi.
love the game, shit. So if you love the game, shit, you should know everybody.
Hey. Again, a superstar means
They got
you
nothing to
know.
do with superstar. Those are your favorite players.
Hold on, no. A superstar means you know them outside of their sport. See, a diehard fan knows the player. A white lady across the street that don't know nothing about basketball, they know who a superstar is.
So Patrick, you're not a superstar.
He's right there, but no, in the 80s it was Magic Bird and it was Jordan Magic and Bird they was trying to help Bird in there.
Ewing was up there. Come on now.
Ewing was up there.
Reggie Miller not a superstar.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Was Ewing up there because of the market he was in?
Yeah.
That helped superstar.
It helped Ewing, but Reggie.
Barkley not a superstar?
I was gonna ask. We got a question from Hibachi Flame
Well,
Poker.
yes,
Barkley was a superstar power forward in the 90s.
Barkley was a superstar. Yeah.
Barkley is a superstar.
I just asked the question.
Yes.
That's it. I just asked it. Come on now.
And still is.
No, for sure.
Has nothing to do with rings. It has nothing to do with none of that. You got to be known outside of what you do.
For sure.
All right, Carson. Hey, come on, Krishna. Follow through. There you go.
So Dirk
Follow
not
through.
a superstar.
Follow through, Krishna.
Duncan not a superstar.
Duncan is a superstar. He just don't act like one. I mean, like
No. Gil saying he's not though.
I think he is, bro. He show up on a lot of top 5 lists. The nigga is, I mean,
Gil is
Top 5 is for people who watch basketball.
Is Bronny a superstar?
Yes.
He is. Did you see the jersey right there?
Has nothing. It's not performance based.
Mm-hmm.
Like David Beckham. I've never watched fucking soccer. I know who he is. I know who Messi is.
They're really good at soccer, though. They're really
I know
good.
those guys. I don't watch the sport. Don't know nothing about it. I know them. That's superstar.
my man Hamilton, the racer. I know who he is.
Hamilton,
Yeah. I ain't ever watched one race. You're right.
That's the criteria of a superstar.
True.
Hey, everybody in the chat saying Bronny not a superstar. We want Bronny chance every arena he goes to. Dalton Connect not getting that.
Go look at his Instagram. Go look at anything you need to look at. Like in football, it's weird. Like Odell Beckham is a superstar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Zion
was right there.
Mm.
You don't think he's
listen, if he has one good year, he averaged motherfucker 34 break backboards and shit like that, he's back. Okay. But he came in as a superstar.
He got other situations he need to worry about.
Can you drop down from superstar? Yes, you can.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel that.
Gil, the chat wants to know, do you think John Morant superstar?
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
He's one of our young superstars.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that on the show, but is that more impressive playing in a market that's small?
I don't know about that. But all right,
you don't. Hey, I watched this. I was watching on Sports Center. Motherfucker did this right here, right? Boom! Knocked the home run out right before he got to the home run. Do it. Boom. This man's. I'm sorry. The nigga's celebration of the grenade throw was being done in baseball. He's not a superstar, but other sports is doing his celebration. When football season start, niggas gonna be Baghdad in the super. It's gonna be Baghdad in the end zone. Niggas gonna be they gonna throw grenades all through the place. Superstar.
Mm.
Yeah,
you know who was a superstar that irritated everybody? Because he didn't play no sport, but he was damn near more famous than his brother. Who was that? Who football brother was more famous than him? Who got more attention?
Mahomes' brother? Jackson Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, good block bust, yeah.
A renowned TikToker. Here we go.
Like me. I was where I'll say Shay, where Shay is a little bit. And I was I was right there. I was like 2 seasons away from being considered a superstar.
Damn, chat. Right there.
Like I was right there. Talking to Coca-Cola, just got on a video game, but I was right there.
I don't know, bro. I think like a lot of niggas, you touched it. You touched the superstar shit.
Now I opened the door and I was doing my little interview and I got hurt.
Okay.
Put it like this: I didn't watch a lot of Wizards basketball. I didn't give a fuck about the Wizards back then, right? But niggas knew what the fuck you was doing. Dropping 60 on niggas.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just flat out. Niggas.
That is true.
But that's what I'm saying. I was right there. The door open. I'm taking my interviews. I'm talking to these next level people. I got hurt and then couldn't recover.
So the question is, you talk about people like Ja, like yourself. Is there something more to it if they do it in a market that's not a big market? Obviously, if you in LA, you in New York, you in these prime markets, it's easy to become a superstar. Fuck, Alex Caruso almost got voted to the All-Star game when he was with the Lakers. I'm just saying the power that being in those markets has. But for guys like Ja, guys like yourself that are playing in smaller markets that are still able to become household names, even the Giannis.
I was in a big market.
Mm.
I'm in the capital.
It's not even a state.
But I'm in the capital. I mean, it's impressive for John Morant. It's impressive for Giannis.
I'm gonna say, so you don't think Giannis is a superstar then?
Yes. No. I said that's why I said it's impressive for Giannis.
Oh. You said there's only 3 superstars. So I'm trying to.
That level of superstar. The next group of superstars is Giannis, Ant-Man, Tatum, John Morant. LaMelo, yeah. But what's the name is still in front of like so Giannis is probably the head of the snake on that group. Him and Ant-Man. But that's why he got a signature shoe, but Anthony Davis didn't.
Yeah. So AD not a superstar.
No.
Sure.
Who, AD?
But should he be on that trajectory, going to Kentucky, playing for the Lakers? I'm just saying he should.
Listen,
right?
you're not a superstar in the league unless you have a signature shoe. But not like that. I'm just saying. I mean, now it's more easier for you to have a signature shoe. But back then, like when Gil was coming up, you know how hard it was to have a signature shoe.
Oh my God, Gil was
C-Web was the superstar.
Huh?
Hey.
C-Web was close to being a superstar. He was a superstar.
Hey.
I don't know.
He was dating Tyra Banks.
He was big time.
C-Web is an example. He's an example of nigga. You put a superstar in a market that's kind of trash. It's hard to really pop from that.
It's the personality. Like it's your personality. He didn't have the personality to match. So like when Stephen A. Smith said Kawhi Leonard is the worst superstar. He's not talking about the game. He's talking about what superstars are supposed to do. He was so quiet that he didn't do nothing to help the team. Like Penny Hardaway, right? They had to market him. So they had to give him a voice, which was the Penny doll, and do all that other stuff because he was a quiet dude.
Shout out Chris Rock.
So they had to create the superstar for him.
But Gil, does Kawhi deserve some level of credit for keeping braids relevant? To the point now, we're watching the NBA Finals with like 6-7 dudes still rocking braids.
Like Lonzo Ball should have been a superstar.
That's such a crazy thing to say. Just
he kept the shit relevant. Obi Toppin we were doing this in 2002, Lo.
That's such
and then we stopped.
The
Kawhi was the last nigga rocking braids.
And Lonzo is the personality.
Huh?
The difference between Melo and Lonzo is personality.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the lime green Lamborghini. It's the, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that kind of, yeah.
But we knew LaMelo was going to be an anomaly though, because he was 13 years old playing with that squad, getting hollered at by women in their 30s. Like he was on a different trajectory.
What was making Lonzo a superstar was LeVar. LeVar was the mouthpiece that kept him in the algorithm. Yeah. When LeVar backed out, that's when we stopped hearing about Lonzo, because Lonzo was so quiet. He never talked about LaMelo because LaMelo was the wild child.
Oh wait, John Wall superstar?
Yes.
He was trying. Yes, he was in. Like
No, BJ, don't answer it. I want to hear him. Don't yes or no.
John Wall was in the same boat I was in. He was probably in front of me. But
D-Wade?
Yes.
Yo, D-Wade's a fucking super. Come on, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to everybody asking super.
Chris Paul?
No, nothing about D Wade. No, I was just talking about John Wall. So like, when we talk about like superstars for John Wall,
he's a superstar that you just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, right? Like he got his State Farm commercials. Like people know him outside of basketball.
Hey, some niggas are superstars because of marketability and clean cutness.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's a great front guy for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that a lot.
Like a superstar is like a pop star in a sense, right? Like you're not your everyday rapper, right? Yeah, you got good bars, dude, but we can't sell you.
Right.
Tough finish.
Right.
Like Drake,
niggas, look.
Drake, we can sell you. You might not need all the bars, but we can sell your look, your charisma. Same thing with like a Kendrick Lamar. We can sell what you got going on.
Oh my.
Yeah, Chet.
Hey, look,
man, Chet really, Chet bounced back. He might be in some of them group chats, man. Fuck.
He is back active in the group chat.
Gonna be that
group chats, man. He
in
them group chats.
I hope he's not in them fucking group chats.
I don't know. He might have been in them group chats, man.
When they was whooping it,
them group chats is bad. You don't know who tried that motherfucker on. That little motherfucker.
Hey. Can I ask you this? Who's a music head here?
Drew walking around acting like he made NBA players with his punk ass.
Whoa,
Mr. B, we are live on playback. I
don't care.
Okay, he
don't care. He just don't care.
As merely a host, I just need to point that out.
Walking around like he made NBA player. Talking about I got 2 players in here. You don't even know whose side you on.
Cliff Paul, superstar.
Cliff Paul is a superstar.
Like music in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the mega stars. How do they look?
I mean,
very different, okay. Some have
appealing looks. Now think about the music. Like think about the superstar rappers. Think about the superstar rappers. I know one topic they don't talk about.
Like Mims.
Who?
Mims. I know that.
Look at ribs.
This is why I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm fly. You know what I'm saying? Remember that?
We got a packed house here.
Don't act like you wasn't playing that shit, Gil. Don't act like you wasn't playing that.
Packed house here is this Gilbert Arenas playback watch party.
This nigga closed his arms and did the box.
This is why.
Comedian
That's
CP
about to
in
do
the
with
building.
Postmates ring your doorbell. Nigga said, this is why it's hot.
Yeah.
We got comedian CP in the building. We got legend of winning Low up in here. Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, Gilbert Arenas, diehard Pacers fan for the last 76 hours.
CP, you gonna have to put a number on it, man.
What you mean?
Like CP3, CP1, motherfucker.
Yeah,
stop.
you definitely gonna have to put a number next to that.
Hey man,
you just
yeah, I know. Hey, Lo, you chill out, man. Nigga, I don't need 2 niggas telling you to put the number. You need to put a C in front of your shit. Be C-Lo.
Hey, oh my God, she's tough. No, they making it. Ain't gonna lie, OKC hitting their shots is kind of tough, man.
This shit right now, man. Small market juggernauts. If you don't like this finals, you're not a real basketball fan.
You're not.
We've all been told we do not like basketball if we don't want to see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers face off for a 7-game series in Adam Silver's NBA final. No logos on the court on our feed. Apparently, they had the janky logos, the janky trophies.
Yeah.
On the ABC.
But they can do it when it comes to the in-season tournament, though.
Wiggins. Hey, Wiggins.
Hey, Wiggins getting off.
Hey, I can't wait till Monday. Who's on Monday's show? Who's there tomorrow?
We have Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, be in the arena. Cheryl Swoops. I think the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, Kenyon Martin, will be with us as well.
Where's Rashad? I need him to talk about this. I need to ask him a question when he said there will be everybody is going to want to watch the finals. All the marketing is going to want to be in the. You remember that I need to hear him. I need to hear it now.
You can ask him on.
Well, you don't think people are watching the finals right now?
They're not.
The worst number since 1988. Game one.
Not including the COVID years, which confuses me because niggas wasn't doing shit during COVID. So why weren't they watching the finals?
Right.
We had the Lakers and the Heat, two juggernauts of the NBA.
Because he said, that's why I hate when I do my research. I look through all these years to see what happened. Like it's just the facts of what's going on. I don't want to talk in what someone's gonna do. This is what they've been doing. Why would this change? Like so when these teams, was it 4? There's 5. There's 5 years where something like this happened. What's the ratings on those? Were the ratings on those 5 years? They were the worst ratings in finals NBA history. The 5. This is going to be ranked number 1.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1,300 people in our playback watch party right now. Make sure you subscribe to playback.tv/GilbertArenas. Make sure you subscribe to playback.tv/hostile territory. Lo, what's your playback? Playback.tv/
Lowe's Room.
Lowe's Room as well. We got comedian CP in the building. He got his comedy special on Veeps right now.
That's right.
Miss Sunshine, can you drop it in chat? Greer, somebody drop it in the chat. Yeah. Sunday after 6. Greer, drop it in the chat if you don't mind, unless you're taking a breather, Greer, because you worked so hard.
Hey, Lo.
Yo.
Hey, yo, did you like that one-on-one with Mike Beasley and
it was tough.
Lance Stevenson?
It was tough, man. I liked it.
I'm gonna have you shaking ass. Shaking ass.
They actually gave a damn though. They cared about, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, do what they need to do. They really weren't half-assed, and like Lance deadass was playing defense. Also, shout out to Gil. Last time we talked, it was the 2-on-2.
Oh my champ. Huh?
Yeah.
We have Battle Mode 2-on-2 champion Gilbert Arenas at the Gilbert Arenas playback watch party.
Oh my God.
Nah, I mean, shout out to Gil, man. Shout out to Gil.
You feel me?
Oh my word. Oh.
Huh?
This shit is boring as fuck, man. What the fuck?
Whoa, Josiah. You're not a real fan. Stop.
I'm sorry.
You got to be a real fan, man.
I'm
you better enjoy this. You better enjoy these hoops. You don't like that offensive rebound? Wide open 3?
Yep.
Another offensive board?
Hey,
they out there hustling. Look at that pass.
Oh, wow. He almost got over. He
almost got over, though, man.
Now, I want to see what happens in that third quarter. So this is exactly what happened last game.
Yeah.
They had a big in, and that big was fucking them up on the rebounds and didn't let them get offensive rebounds. That second half, that fourth quarter, they played all small.
I got a question for the chat. And chat, I want you to tell the truth. Does this Thunder squad play an exciting brand of basketball? I think they do, but I'm curious to hear what y'all have to say.
Both of them do. Not gonna lie, both play an exciting brand of basketball.
I need to see niggas dunking, Gil. I'm sorry.
No, but what I'm saying, if they was
this nigga's nasty.
If they was in big markets playing this fast-paced tempo, you would love it. Niggas scoring 120. Yeah.
We've talked about this on the show. I think about that KD, Russ, Harden, Thunder. That shit was exciting to watch. I don't know what the difference is because SGA is exciting.
KD, Russ, and Harden.
But you got the MVP SGA. You got Jalen Williams.
Okay, but
all NBA, all defense. Okay. You got Hartenstein.
So you're comparing them to another team.
I'm just saying.
Because
these are exciting teams, fast-paced, high-scoring, but something's missing for me. I don't know what it is.
I mean, bro, you have like Joker not exciting either, bro.
At all. But for some reason, I enjoy watching him play. I like seeing that fat Serbian run up and down the court, no look passing.
Hey, it's like you ever like to be in high school and play the teachers and the fat ass principal out there just giving niggas buckets. That's what Joker just reminds me of.
Hey, what was exciting about the Utah Jazz?
What, John Stockton
in the 90s?
Running the offense?
Nothing.
Yeah, Ryan Russell.
There was nothing exciting about that at all.
A whole bunch of layups.
So maybe I know. So I think it's something deeper too because I was young. That was the nostalgia. So we were just gonna take whatever we were given back then and appreciate it. But we had MJ, we had dudes, Dominique, dudes that were really out here getting it.
Oh, spin.
But nobody wasn't really watching though if it wasn't MJ on the thing.
That's not true.
Good takes, Siakam.
But Dominique doing the same dunks every dunk contest, but we treat them like they were new every time.
The Knicks was still Pat Hugh was still playing. The Knicks was still playing. Like, stop it, bro.
John Starks.
No. Whoa.
I mean, so you got Tim Hardaway up in Miami.
Yeah, but people still weren't watching like that though. If
They
Jordan
weren't
wasn't
watching.
on,
What are you
they
talking
weren't.
about?
What?
There we go. Chin straps.
And he can shoot the fuck out that ball.
He can.
Yeah,
Nah, the viewership went down when Jordan wasn't playing.
Both times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. NBC left both times. Jordan left. People didn't know that. NBC left both times. Jordan left.
Y'all got it.
So it's funny that when Jordan comes back, they come back. So I'm pretty sure they got a really deep connection, percentage-based something's going on.
Yeah, and shout out Chad. The same thing about Ant. When Ant was dunking, he still gets them every once in a while, but he's shooting fucking 12 threes a game. Nigga, get your ass into the lane, into the paint, and yam that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know, because this OKC team won, arguably on paper, one of the greatest teams in NBA history.
Facts.
But when you watch it, it's one of the greatest. Not debatable, but it's like, fuck.
Who the top most exciting dunkers right now? Who we got? Ant, Morant.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Zion when he's healthy.
Yeah, Zion when he's healthy. When they in one of them vegan cities and he can't get to no Waffle House or something.
I just think people they have to like kind of explain to people, like, do a better job promoting the league. That's all, bro. I think that's the biggest issue.
Who?
The league just isn't being promoted properly.
But whose fault is that?
I think that's like media and the NBA's fault.
No. That's fans' fault.
No, it's not. What?
Fans.
No, it's not.
Okay, let's try this. If we decide to do a topic on the Indiana Pacers, OKC, and Cleveland Cavaliers, and those are the topics of the show, the viewership dictates what we talk about. So if the American public and the viewers don't want to listen to it, and they only want to listen to LeBron James, Steph Curry, Bronny James, and the viewerships are that, what do you do?
You explain to people why those other players are enjoyable and fun to watch instead of just shitting on them not every single time. Oh my god!
Well, I'll just say this: we're not shitting on these people. We've had 3 of our worst episodes of the season in like the last 8-9 days, covering topics, covering them in a positive way. But I haven't even talked about Bronny being in the rotation next year. But I know goddamn well if we talk about that topic, it'll do better numbers than the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but like I hear what y'all saying, but like when we spend the entire season not explaining to why this team is good, then yeah,
they don't want to hear it.
Right.
I think you build up your own audience though. You build the audience that's there.
No, you can build the audience. The TV companies can't. I'm not paying you millions of dollars to talk about fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm paying you when the Lakers is on, you promote my product, please.
So when they promoted that regular season game with Cleveland and OKC and the ratings were through the roof. Why do you think
when was that?
That was in the regular season.
Yeah.
The ratings went through the roof when they actually took the time out to promote that game.
Uh-huh.
What other games was on that day?
The original game that they had on. No, let me. Originally they had KD playing. I think it was the Wizards, and they took that off because they were like, KD isn't enough to They then shifted it and they put that up there and they allowed them to I had to go back and see. But no, they promoted the games.
So how many games was played last year? And you're gonna talk about one game?
No, I'm giving an example.
That was the best game that night.
All right, let me go.
Yeah. Get the snapping, motherfucker. You're talking about one game out of how many games played? 400.
No, I'm giving an example of a game that they actually took the time out to promote. that
And
then
saw
benefited.
benefited. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been. That's what I'm giving. I'm giving an example.
They
of that.
promoted, or they just put it on there because the other team.
No. They promoted it. No, they actually promoted it. No, they promoted
most likely, what they were both on a winning streak. Most likely.
It was promoted as the two most winningest teams at that stage of the season, and they promoted it as such.
And what games was on that would have trumped it if it was a?
I gotta go back. I gotta go back and look.
Was that January? Was it January 16th? Was that game or my favorite?
It was in January. But
No, so it was before the 16th game.
Oh my goodness! Hey,
they might have played twice in like a 10-day window or whatever it was.
Hey.
No logos on the court.
That's
yeah, you see, they took that off. They took the trophies off.
Did they take them off? I just thought it was our feed.
No, the trophies were originally on it. They took them off.
So they just started the game with them shits and then said we're gonna pull.
Fuck it.
I gotta see this big ass Paycom Center logo and Michelob Ultra.
Which is
YouTube
crazy, right?
TV.
It was all digital.
It was digital,
Yeah.
but they've been doing that since the bubble. Ain't that crazy that they had the ability to put paid sponsorships on the floor, but they can't give us trophies? Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
As you know, I peeped that chat. I peep it. I've noticed that.
We've seen it.
So that shit basically digital, like the first yard, first down line,
the first down line
type shit.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, back in the day, it was actually,
right. It was stickers on the court.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was when the Cavs were on a 15-game winning streak and the Thunder were on a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, it was shout out to the chat of being very diligent.
Pacers off tonight.
January 8th was that game, and then they played again on the 16th.
On the 16th, yeah.
So which game was promoted the best?
The 8th, the January 8th one.
8th on that night, it was Clippers in Denver, Chicago, Indiana, Milwaukee, San Antonio. I think they promote that like Wemby versus Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Portland, New Orleans, Toronto, New York, and then Washington.
Oh, give it back. Let's go. Get some momentum. He Canadian too. He Canadian.
Oh my God.
Now can we talk about the 16th, the next one? Because they did it again, and those numbers didn't go out the roof. Who else is playing? Come on. Because they didn't promote that one like the rematch, right? The rematch of what happened.
On the 16th, it was a shorter day. It was Indy, Detroit, Clippers, Portland, Houston, Sac, and Phoenix, Washington. Damn. And Phoenix, Washington was the game that was originally there, and they took that off and they threw in Cleveland, OKC. So yeah, that's what happened.
It's kind of like it's no different than YouTube, right? You talk about a topic, it don't hit, right? You talk about this topic, it hits. So that's all you want to talk about. It's like the LeBron hate. People know if they just bash LeBron, they're going to get big numbers, so that's all they know how to do. Even right now, we go to some of those pages today, and I look at the last 30 pages today. I guarantee you Bron is in there 21 times and ain't shit been going on.
Well, they said Bron didn't have a bag, Gil, and Bron said he scored 50 billion points with no bag.
Yeah, because if they talk about what's going on now, the audience not responding to it. So you get stuck with it. That's the same thing with TV ratings.
But you still have to promote. You still have to promote the players, though. You have to promote.
I get it.
You have to promote them.
Right.
But they got to promote themselves, Law.
I'm not saying they don't have to either. But I'm saying is if there is a team that last year was a number one seed in the East with a bunch of young players, and they added more veteran pieces, it is safe to assume that's going to be one of the better teams for the foreseeable future. Not promoting OKC and deciding to promote teams that feature Joel Embiid, Zion, and Ja Morant, or in Kawhi Leonard, players that you know are not going to play any significant time. That does not make any sense. That is poor management. That's just poor management.
Can I just point something else out too? This is like the 8th time we've seen this nigga Christian and Scooby do the
damn, every time.
I don't want to see that dog no more, man.
Every time. He on here every time.
Look, this is who OKC gets at halftime, Lo.
This is the NBA Finals, and it's a great dog. He's a great, very well trained.
Let me tell you the difference. Indiana played who first round?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks. Who did they play the second round?
The Cavaliers of Cleveland.
Now, what was their biggest series?
Probably the Knicks.
Yeah. Right? When we talk about, you see what happens when you play a big market team. Think about everything that happened for Hallie during that series. You started saying, is he a superstar? You started like, he was everywhere because that team itself, fan base, was locked the fuck in. We watched more New York Knicks fan highlights than we did OKC versus, goddammit, Timberwolves.
Yeah.
We seen brawls happen in between the Knicks jersey and the Pacers jersey. We seen that more than fucking highlights of the Wolves game. Niggas on billboards chilling out there. That was more interesting than than what we was watching in the West because of the market team that they was playing against.
I hear what you're saying, but I think that's just kind of the problem. that's kind of the problem. I mean, the problem is if that's what you're showing coverage of more than the actual thing, I think that's the problem. That's kind of the problem.
It's a business. I'm sorry, it's a business, man. I'm pretty sure with comedians, it's the same thing, right?
Hell yeah.
Like there's low-level comedians that got that joke that's fire.
Yep.
But somebody's stage presence is better, so he sounds funnier.
Somebody's stage presence is better. Somebody has been in a movie, and you know them from a movie. You know them. They was next to so-and-so in the movie. Ticket sales go crazy. Everybody want to see them. They ain't got shit to say.
Oh, shout out to you, Ryan. Ryan. Where he put it, the much anticipated OKC Cleveland game averaged 1.87 million views on ESPN, which is up 20% comparable to last year's. The game peaked at 2.5 million. The back and forth contest was 30 lead changes, and I think it was
more than last year. What exactly?
In that time slot, like comparable to what they were doing last year at that time, it was up 20% from last year.
Oh, those two teams?
That game in particular.
Yeah,
it was comparable to last year. Yeah.
I'm sure.
You know what?
Because nobody genuinely is watching those two teams play. You could have said
no. It's saying comparable to last year, January 8th, it was up 20%.
Who played last year? January 8th.
I don't know who on which call it, but it was OKC, Washington, Utah, Milwaukee, Boston, Indiana, Phoenix, Clippers. It might have been Phoenix Clippers. Let me see.
That was 2024, January 8th?
Yeah. It might have been
Scooby
Phoenix
don't get
Clippers.
no days off, man. They got this nigga Scooby working.
Bro, he got to have 5 spare Scoobies, bro.
He just want a biscuit. All Scooby wanted is a biscuit. He got to do all this shit, not get no bread, no union.
Scooby like, I'm not even the kind of dog that do tricks, nigga. I'm a lap dog.
Got me out here in fucking Oklahoma City.
Crawling in your ass while you do cartwheels. Get me out of this damn arena. Hey, man.
Don't let Scooby fuck up. All right, do the trick right, Scooby. Do the trick like I told you to. Look at him. Look, he don't got no energy.
Man,
He's so
he tired as fuck.
He been working all playoffs.
They been flying and shit. God damn.
Oh shit.
This man made a point about a day.
Small market Scooby.
Why something was up 20% from this? This is almost as worth as Rashad falling for that post about game 1 had 10 more thousand on that person's page than the Super Bowl, and thought it was real news. Hey, look.
All I'm saying is they just gotta promote it. I'm not deciding not to promote the league in a fashion in which it highlights the new stars. That's not, regardless of you cut a slice, it's not conducive to growing the NBA. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Lo, here we go. I'm gonna do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make this game look real good. Last Sunday, this Sunday show is up 300%. Versus last Sunday's show.
That's fair. 30-something percent.
No. Remember, we added Gil's Arena now, so we get to add those percentages too.
Okay, you do.
Right, Bo Nix?
You feel me?
Like a
There we go. You see how we do that, Lo? So this Pacer game is rocking better than whatever was on last week, which was probably been Knicks, right?
But though, when you get to 2.5 million people, or around that two point whatever million, when you get like peaking around 2.5 million, that's like comparable to like peak. That's like peak LeBron
90.
going. No, that's like no. Well, yeah, around that. Like that's around that time.
Hey, I'm glad you understand numbers. For some reason, I keep arguing about how they use the numbers now to say it's not that far off. When you're saying this is what it averaged and this is what the peak was, people think that's the total.
No. I know it's not the total. But what I'm saying is, when you get to like near 2 million, even on the average, that's like comparable to what they were doing when like LeBron first went to Miami.
Yeah,
you get
that.
So what I'm saying is that it's when you get a regular season game that gets nearly 2 million views, it don't matter what era we talking about. That is a very highly viewed regular season game for the NBA standards. So that's all. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is this: it's not going to hurt the NBA to promote other players besides the niggas that are about to leave the NBA. That's it. LeBron about to retire. Curry about to retire. KD about to retire. You rather show a game where the Suns and the Wizards are going to go against each other in the regular season because KD's in it over OKC. That is dumb. That's dumb. And back in the day, they didn't do that. Back in the day, if they acknowledged it was a player that was rising while another team was stalling out, regardless of how popular they were, they would just take that team off the regardless of how popular they were.
So we got a comment from King Fresh. He put $2 in the chat. He said they asked David Stern what was his dream finals, and he said Lakers versus Lakers. It doesn't matter how much you talk and promote about small market teams, big city media will always win. And that's not the issue we have right now. I think the problem is, like Lo saying, you got to do a better job.
That's still not the. Yeah, I don't.
You got to do a better job promoting.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you genuinely believe that only promoting big markets is going to save whatever y'all think is a problem with the NBA, it's not. Especially when the Knicks, for most of the last 25 years, never got as far as they did right now. The Clippers have been irrelevant for most of your lifetime. There's only really been one big market that has been consistently relevant for the last 20 to 30 years, and that's the Lakers. And yet they still find ways to promote the league. OKC was ratings extravaganza when KD and them were over there. Like, you don't have to have a big market for it to move the needle as long as you properly promote what's going on in the league. They did the same thing when Penny came in. They started promoting him. When Grant Hill came in, they started promoting him because they realized they can't rely on Michael Jordan if the nigga just going to up and retire. It's happening right now.
They can't show commercials and sell shoes off niggas getting fouls. Don't nobody care about these bullshit little. I mean, it's crafty for the game, but it's not good TV, bro. We know what we about to get with LeBron.
It ain't sexy enough,
bro. Like, nigga, that's a brand name. I stand on it. That's a brand name. Like, bro, like, it's not really marketable basketball, bro. What is Joker doing that they gonna run on a commercial before the commercial break for Target ad to come on? A fat ass layup. Mm-hmm. You want a fat ass layup, and it's like Target.
Yeah, but I don't.
It ain't sexy enough.
But I don't think. Well, Jokic isn't. Yeah, Jokic isn't marketable. I'm not saying Jokic. Yeah. Again, I want to be very, very clear. I'm not ever saying it is going to reach the heights of Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James versus marketability. But what I'm saying is, not allowing the players to grow and promote them is hurting them. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to get to the point where it's Kobe and LeBron level hype in the late 2000s. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that if we're going to the in-season tournament and you're telling people that this might not be the matchup that you're looking for, why would you ever lead into that? When you're going into the finals, you got people on mainstream media saying that, oh, I'm not really that excited about it. Why? Like, what's the premise of doing that? Like, if you don't like the sport, that's fine. Just shut the fuck up and let somebody else get in who actually does enjoy the sport.
But can you not give your opinion if you're not rolling?
Okay, Lakers.
No, David Stern wouldn't allow that. No.
Lakers motto is they are entertainment. They are This is entertainment. This is not about basketball. That's just what we're watching. But it's entertainment first. Period. So it's OKC entertainment. I'm promoting players. I don't care about your team because everybody on that team ain't sexy.
What do you think? What do you think is sexy? What do you think? Because, for example, people didn't know who Curry was until Curry burst on the scene in 2014, 15. He had been in the league for years. It's not like Curry was a heavily promoted player. No, he was not, BJ. He was not a heavily promoted player.
We knew Stephen Davidson, though.
I'm not. You all did. You all did.
With the skinny Steph with the baggy shorts that Davidson getting triple team.
There's no way y'all are gonna see and say that going.
Right.
I'm about to say it. No one did not. Steph Curry was not a highly solid player in terms of viewership. Heading into the league, that he was not, especially to the degree of like Kentucky.
Hold up. I'll say this. Steph was a March Madness legend. Steph was a March Madness legend.
He had KD and Russ going to his games.
Y'all talking about NBA fans. When you're talking about NBA players. It wasn't the same hype coming out of college that we saw with John Wall, with AD, with Zion. It was nowhere near.
Don't go.
No wonder, Doug, because they were the number one picks. Doug.
That's the point. What are you saying? That's literally what I'm.
That don't mean that you don't have hype. He was still one of the. He
did not have the same hype.
He got a bad contract. Nike didn't want him. He signed with Under Armour.
I don't know.
He wasn't popping because of his ankle. 2014.
He said coming in.
Who are the most hyped players in that draft class?
He said coming in.
Yeah, who are the most hyped coming into that draft class?
He went to Davidson, bro. Davidson went into 8th grade. Nigga, that wasn't no real college.
Blake Griffin.
And Blake Griffin's hype. Who had more hype? Wait. BJ. Who had more hype? Blake or Curry heading into the league?
Oh no. Blake and Ricky Rubio. They both did.
Yes.
So that's all I'm saying. And so what I'm saying is,
Brandon Jennings fan.
Curry was though because of what he did at Davidson.
Does anybody believe, especially where he ended up getting to in 2015 and 2016, that degree of hype, fanfare, popularity that was no normal trajectory to get to that point.
No.
So how did we get to that point?
California market.
Oh my gosh.
Did I ruin it? Did I ruin the plot? California and the style of play.
That style of play wasn't popular then.
If he would have did this in Oklahoma, nothing.
No. Yeah, you're right.
He's in California.
So because you think
Oklahoma has how many people? 700,000.
But
how many people do California have?
You think KD is such transcendent that it didn't matter that he was in Oklahoma, that it's still.
KD came into the NBA as a superstar.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure what
like most. Saying. Okay, here. Most superstars are coming into the league as a superstar. It's a rarity. It happens, but it's a rarity that a player gains superstardom while in the league. Curry did that. He's one of the players who wasn't a superstar in middle school, high school, college, but when he got to the NBA, winning in style gained him superstardom.
So I'll agree with you. He was not a superstar, right? But Davidson, we didn't know shit about Davidson until Steph Curry made those March Madness runs. So I'm saying the hype around him became from those tournament runs. Motherfucker had 4 people guarding him during the game. NBA superstars showing up to watch his games. We took notice, like, who is this dude? Oh, it's Dale Curry's son.
That's a fact.
I understand what you're saying. KD coming from Texas, he already got fandom. AD coming from Kentucky, he already got Big Blue Nation. You know what I'm saying?
And all I'm saying is, was Curry's hype heading into the league did you ever think it would translate to him being arguably the most popular? That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree there.
Everybody else has a very linear way from like LeBron to the most popular makes sense. Like that makes sense.
But
Jordan and all that makes sense.
Here go the thing though. The nigga was shooting the same way in college, bro. And that's what was so crazy. Nobody knew if it would translate to the NBA or not, but it was some must-see TV watching this nigga hit these threes and shake these niggas up at Davidson, bro. And it was an attorney.
Like Giannis became a superstar. Like sometimes your play inside the NBA, kids like this is what we want, and then they follow it.
So Giannis became a superstar, right? Because we didn't know shit about Giannis when the Bucks drafted him. We knew he was getting locked up in somebody's basement.
How do we get to that point, though? How do we get to that point, Gil?
Your style, who you are, likability. Does the kids like your style? Can they mimic your style? It's how you play the game.
Niggas can't mimic.
Like we just seen. How about this?
Niggas can't mimic Giannis. He's 7 foot tall,
but he's dunking on everybody. He's dunking for dunks. What do kids like? When you go to a camp, BJ, what's the first thing a kid's gonna ask you? Can you dunk?
Yep.
That's the fucking little kids. Can you dunk? Now,
Gil, now they ask, can you shoot a logo three?
We watched it in real life. What a small market or a mid market looks like, and then what a big market looks like. We know how fucking good Luka is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Overnight, him going from Dallas Mavericks to the Lakers. What happened to his likability and his viewership? Just him getting traded. The market changed everything because him putting on the Laker jersey got Laker fans all around the fucking world. He inherited that overnight. Skyrockets. Just the market. Then changed the play. The nigga he didn't score one fucking bucket in the Laker uniform, and his jersey shot the number one. Shedeur Sanders hasn't snapped one fucking snap. But because he's a superstar, that jersey is going to be top 5. Now, it's going to be top 5 in Cleveland. Now, if his ass goes to Dallas, if he goes to Cowboys, if he goes to whatever popular fucking team that is out there that's in a big market, if he goes to there, his jersey pops number 1.
Again,
more people.
I agree with you. All I'm saying is,
okay. There we go.
That was tough. I agree with you. All I'm saying is,
I don't agree with that. Yo, which part you don't agree at? The Luka jersey that shot the number 1.
No. That everything he said was true. I'm just saying it doesn't behoove the NBA to ignore players and stars that are in markets just because they may not be in a big market.
No. They ignore stars. They don't ignore the superstars. Right? Ja Morant was being pushed more than what? Shea? And Shea was the MVP candidate. Ja Morant was being pushed more than Jokic. And Jokic was a 3-time.
And I think that's the problem.
They're gonna listen. When they identify who the superstar is, they're gonna promote the superstar. But can
you acknowledge that they've been wrong for like 7 out of 10, like for most of the last 10 years? They've been wrong.
On superstars or stars?
No, trying to identify who's the next superstar.
No.
They've been grossly wrong.
The next superstar?
Yeah, they've been grossly wrong.
No, wrong has been the same 2 people. So they haven't really been.
No, I'm not talking about next. Not LeBron and Curry. I'm talking about the next one. Like when they were trying to promote Lonzo, that didn't work out. Wiggins, that didn't work out. Jabari Parker, Marco Fultz, Zion.
Who the fuck said any of them was going to be the next superstar? They was just top draft picks.
No. You must not remember. They were comparing Wiggins to Kobe. Had called him Maple Jordan. They had a whole back and forth when Kobe and Wiggins did the post fade. No, they were promoting the fuck out of Wiggins.
They traded him for LeBron.
Yeah, they were, and they were doing it. Yeah, I'm saying. What I'm saying is they did.
Go.
Keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Tough.
Easy work.
Tough.
That wasn't backdoor. I mean backcourt.
I was about to say, whoa, backdoor is crazy. Backdoor is crazy.
That's not bad defense, man. That's a
It's
good
not,
ass
but
shot.
he just tough. Shea tough as hell.
Jeez. Ooh, we needed
These
that.
niggas got 46 points. Fucking WNBA team.
And watch,
Ooh.
and watch. This is gonna be a sick ass ending. Maybe not. Oh, I hope not.
No, as long as they stay big, they'll be fine. I want to see what happens in the fourth quarter. Look it.
Jeez.
No, they next superstars. They got hurt. It was John Moran and Zion. They were supposed to be the next boom. And Lonzo. Yeah, they were trying.
That's what I'm about to say. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They were.
Lonzo got hurt too, though.
LeVar Ball did a great job.
But Lonzo is going to take him a while to get to. I don't think Lonzo was ever going to be. He just wasn't. He doesn't.
He personally didn't have the.
Ben Simmons another one. Ben Simmons.
He's to win in 6. So I don't know what that's about.
No, they were just comparing him to Bron. He was not supposed to be the next superstar.
Who?
Ben Simmons. Ben
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was cool. Like right now, we got who? Cooper Flag.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing to Cooper? Let's establish this now. What do you think they're doing to Cooper?
Christian.
You trying to make him the next superstar?
Yeah, they pumping him up.
You say Christian Laettner?
Yeah. That's what I see.
Hey, and you know why? It's easier to do it with him because he has the hype. So they put him in the market where he gets the W's early. So he gets to hide his name on winning early. So, winning 48 to 50 games this next season, if everybody's healthy, that helps him.
Yeah. And he ain't got a lot of heavy lifting.
Ain't gonna be no 13 wins and shit like that.
Good shit. Good.
What he gonna average, Gil? He ain't got a lot of heavy lifting over there. It's only one ball, bro.
Go.
Hey, how about this?
No.
Take it out. Take it back out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's come on. J-Dub, come on.
You gotta feel that.
Pull it back.
He averages 13, 6, 13, 5, 12, 8.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be like, hell yeah! They're gonna pump that bitch up like it's 20.
Yeah.
So good. We got a super chat question from Charles Barkley, TNT, ESPN. He said, "Is LaMelo a superstar?"
Yeah, we already said that.
Puma.
Hey, Lo, you like that new Lil Wayne album?
Hell no.
How old are you?
32.
Oh, that's
Very young.
when did you stop fucking with Wayne?
I ain't really stopped fucking with him. I didn't like that album. Now I was there for all of it. I was there for all of it. I'm right in the middle of his prime. I was there, mixtapes and all. That's just not.
Yeah, but that's it. That
And
I missed that one.
he was your
I
GOAT.
missed that one too.
Was he your GOAT?
I was more a Kanye guy, but no, he's up there though for sure.
Like who do you mess with today? They're gonna be all in their 45s and 50s, right?
Yeah.
Because you're older now, so that's the music you want to listen to.
Facts. Shout out to Joe. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That was my GOAT right there, Joe Budden, man.
That's not it, yo.
Oh, why are you upset? I can't listen to Joe Budden?
No. Oh, no, not that. No. I'm saying with Gil, as far as like, it's just certain records that like, for me, at 13 years old, I heard the Black Album, and that album was definitely that album still hit today. I feel like a lot of Wayne's shit don't hit today like it did back then. So I feel like
to be fair, his production, I think it was more production on this album.
Come on, man. You want to hear that today?
Yeah, that production.
No, you don't want to hear today because you're 36.
No, because it's not good.
My sons listen to it. It's their music now.
Right, and that when I was,
and did they like it?
They like it today. Yeah, they like the music. Wayne's million, yes. Bling,
No.
bling.
I'm talking about. Did they like Wayne's new album?
Oh, I didn't ask them.
They're not gonna like it.
Go ask them.
Right, because what Brendan is saying is this: it's no different than all of us.
No, it's not.
When we're 15, 16, listening to a 30-year-old talk, we're not listening to what he's saying because we don't know what he's talking about. but we're listening to it. When we get 30-something, when we listen to that song at that age, we fuck with it more because we identify with it now.
Man, I just went to a Lil Wayne concert.
No, that's not true.
Got jams, and them bitches still hit, bro. It's a time and a place for everything, bro. You not riding to Millie Millie no more.
No,
you're not.
I'm a Young Money million. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't want to hear that shit today. Go DJ. Like, you think I'm gonna go to a Wayne concert? I want to hear Go DJ. Get the fuck out of here.
Of course not. You outgrew it.
Mr. Beat, no,
Not.
no.
Because you're 30. You're 36.
It doesn't matter. If Jay-Z played, if Jay-Z had a concert and he said, "Yo, I'm gonna just do the Black album today," that shit still gonna hit today.
You're the age when he
Hold
dropped.
on. If Wayne do
When he was
Carter
34. That's your age right now. So it makes sense to you.
No.
Wait. Are you
Wayne
saying
has no growth? Wayne has no growth in his music. That's the point.
he has no what? Wait, he has no what? He has no what?
No growth in the music.
Oh,
No growth.
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 I thought you were about to say something else.
No.
Wait. Are you because when I was at
same shit. It's
when
shit. God did. Look, go listen to Jay Verse. Look at the just listen. Just listen to what they talking about. You talking about the same shit.
I got something for you then, BJ. There's rap in the 90s when those guys were.
I'm with Drake too. No growth.
Hold on. When those guys were
girlfriend.
When they were 21 years old and they dropped music then, because you're 36, I want you to go back and listen to some of that 90s music and let's see if you identify with it. See, you're talking from a 14-year-old listening to a 36 talk about Birkin bags in the high life. You didn't understand it. Now you're in that high life and you understand the high life.
But that's not nah.
Right now.
Because we were
Hold on.
No. We were teenagers listening to Jay-Z and we fucked with the music. So that don't make no sense.
You didn't understand the music.
Yes, we did.
Regardless though, we still fuck with it though. We still listen to the music though.
Now you're appreciating it now.
But we still knew it was good music though.
Right. It's still good music. You can't talk about College Dropout back then. Don't sound good today. It still sound great.
Yeah, it's still good music.
He was an adult when he dropped it. You're an adult.
And
now.
we were We're saying when we were teenagers and he was an adult and he dropped the music. We liked it. Yes.
BJ, you letting College Dropout go from one to the end? Because I can.
Yes.
Kanye still goes.
Yes.
Wait. So you listen to Workout Plan? You listening to
Yes.
Hey, all that shit still goes.
Damn well, you listen to goddamn Workout Plan. You stop it.
Hey, I listened to that. I listened to that album this month. In the last month, I listened to that album. Yes, I have.
Low. Was you bopping Soulja Boy when you grew up?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That was the shit then, right?
Okay.
Can you listen to it now?
No. That's Soulja Boy.
No, right? You can't listen to it now. My kids, that's their music today. It's his age group. Hop up out the bed. That's their music today. You elevated your growth to older music. Like right now, have you not noticed that your R&B music is your parents' R&B music? You start listening to motherfucking Al Green now.
How good at it?
You wasn't fucking with it. You wasn't fucking with it at 14 and 15. You're fucking with it now.
As the chat has pointed out, Jodeci still hits.
I'm about to say, I don't know what you talking about, Gil. You
was listening to all the young people. Now, as an adult, you can't fuck with that young R&B. This shit sounds stupid.
No, it does not.
I disagree. I
disagree. Good music is good music.
No, it wasn't good music to you then.
Yes, it was.
Oh, shit, my heart. Good cut.
What I'm trying to say is this. Carter 1, Carter 2, and Carter 3, my favorite Carters.
Oh, my goodness.
Bro, they got at least 6 tracks on them that are bangers. I'm not saying from front to back. Some shit is, Wayne played with the genre a lot, bro. Wayne to have a bunch of different, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I can't listen to Workout Plan right now. I'm turning that shit off.
It's not even about. First of all, I can't even listen to Lollipop today. Who the fuck want to hear listen to Lollipop? I want to like a fucking lollipop. Get the fuck out of here.
That's
I
a
mean, they had a
21-year-old.
Lollipop had a hard ass beat though. Lollipop.
Man, now lollipop. Man, workout plan. If we put workout plan right now in the gym, girls gonna go viral shaking that ass. Ain't nobody fucking going viral fucking listen to fucking lollipop.
Yes, they are, bro.
Mr. Big,
Lollipop was hard, man.
Lollipop
Hard,
remix.
bro. Lollipop was hard.
I still listen to Mims, so I don't know what y'all.
All I'm gonna say is today the Chronic
Yeah, you
still
be quiet,
crack.
Lo. Nobody hear no
Still
Mims.
crack. Doggy
Thanks,
Style
man.
still crack. A lot of albums still crack today in the
I
90s.
just listened to that shit. I was like, them talking about Tangerine, rough and puffs with my Afro puffs. I'm fucking 42. I'm not listening to that bullshit.
You not listening to Lady of Rage no more?
No.
That's
Hell
not
no.
bullshit though. That's classic music.
I ain't gonna lie, Gil, that's you on the you on some
Wait,
other.
wait, wait.
Yeah,
Other shit.
Let's play. Yeah, that shit was popping when I
That
was
shit still pop today.
no.
Gil, I ain't gonna. Gil, you're telling me, Gil, wait, whoa.
Oh my.
Gil, there's no way you're telling me you don't. There's no late '80s, '90s music period that you don't listen to right now and it's still good.
No, all my shit. Hold on. Let me
Gil, no,
I
I ain't gonna lie.
for my Afro puff.
No, I ain't gonna lie, Gil.
At the age of 14, I didn't understand what Jay-Z. Yes, I did. That's why I was listening to
I ain't
it.
gonna lie, Gil. I ain't gonna lie, Gil. There's no way.
Finding out the shit Jay-Z's talking about.
That's you because you don't listen to music. You don't understand it. You want to hear a Millie and Lollipop.
No,
That's
I
so
listen
boring. Nobody want to hear that shit.
I listened to that at 25.
Bro.
At 25, I listened to that. I don't want to talk about no fucking Lollipop today. I only listen to Jay-Z
You
today.
don't listen to Usher today? Oh, Usher today?
Which one?
Now,
Gil, I dare you to lie, Gil. Gil, I dare you to lie, Gil.
In the street, nigga, I don't cruise the streets looking for fucking pissy pussy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Gil.
I know.
I ain't gonna lie, Gil. I don't know who the fuck you listen to.
Driving around.
Yeah, I don't know who the
You
fuck
don't have to call.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit bumps today. I don't know what you're listening to, Gil.
Confessions. I'm not listening to teenage fucking Usher. I'm starting that confession.
Hang on, Gil. You ain't gonna lie, Gil. You're done, man.
I'm not listening to fucking.
Bro, it's older people and younger people who still appreciate all versions of Usher today. I don't know what you were talking
They still
about.
pay $1,000 for tickets to see him in Las Vegas.
Yeah, today.
Yeah. And I guarantee you,
I don't know,
he don't pay
Gil.
that kid shit no more.
I guarantee you he do, Gil.
I was about to say,
All right, so so fresh is so my old music I have, so fresh, so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go hit him up.
No rhyme or reason. I like it.
Ambitious of a rider.
you see what this nigga was on, huh?
Right.
Still, hey, I got Still Fly.
Shout out to Cat.
Number one stunner.
Still bangs to this day.
Back that ass up.
That obviously would go today. That obviously would still go today. That obviously would still go today.
Yeah.
Go DJ.
Now that song not gonna go today. That song not gonna go today.
Dang, I don't think I got 90s besides Tupac and Biggie.
You don't have no R&B 90s
Yeah, shout out still tipping, still goes.
Oh,
I listen to it on my run.
What's so funny is all my R&B is 90s.
Okay,
Well,
I just
Marvin Gaye. This is how we do it. Janet Jackson.
God damn, Hallie.
All My Life, Real Love, Boyz II Men, Salt and Pepper, D'Angelo, Soul for Real, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Chris Brown, In
You
Vogue,
still listen to R. Kelly?
Usher.
Yes.
Damn, you done told on yourself, huh? You
Yeah,
still
I
listen to R. Kelly?
Yeah, I listen to R. Kelly. Yeah.
You're canceled.
Hey, the song still.
Hey, listen, man. We like music, man.
Tevin Campbell.
I agree.
Ignition remix still go though.
You need to take the shit off the streaming service if it's bad, because nigga, the shit's still bad.
Exactly.
McGill.
Music.
Hey,
I'm
music.
not trying to
You know what's so
be
funny?
rude.
You know what's so funny? I can't listen to the new R&B.
That's you, Gil. That's just you. That's just, I'm so
I don't,
serious.
I don't even know who
What
the
is
new
the
R&B
new R&B?
No.
What is the
Hey,
new
no.
R&B?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
yo,
just.
Thank you.
That's
Who is
Hey,
new
look.
R&B? I don't know who it is.
That's him.
Hey,
That's
Lo,
him.
listen.
That's
I took Gil to a karaoke night, right? I
Yeah.
said, Gil, hey, yo, Brent Fires in here. Let's go meet him. He said, who the fuck is that? I don't know that nigga.
Oh no!
Brent
You know who
Fires.
Brent
when I
Fires?
introduced you to Brent Fires? No, I'm just
And
saying.
he rep DC. How the fuck?
Any rep
No.
DC?
No, but to my point, that's Gil saying he don't listen to the new R&B. He didn't even know who Brent Fires was.
Yeah, I'm Genuine, Joe, Brian McKnight. Like I'm.
Mr. B, we are all
Like,
niggas,
what's
man.
so
You have
funny
to
is-
understand it.
Brent
What
Fires, though, everybody know
We
Brent.
all.
What got updated for me in my music was them 40-year-old nigga Luther Vandross. That's what I listen to now.
But that's just. I want to be clear, Gil. That's just a you thing.
But
I listen to
Yeah.
Luther Vandross, to
Yep.
Michael, to Usher, to
Yep.
Tory Lanez, to Brent, to
I listen-
her. I listen to
Yep.
all, like the spectrum
I
of like
listen to
40
Usher.
years. You hear what I just said? The point I'm making, nigga. It don't stop at 2000, nigga. That's the point I'm making. My music selection don't stop in 99, nigga. It can go all the way to 2018 and beyond. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not listening.
It just got to be good music. That's it.
Well, we're gonna check in on you in 10 years. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I'm just telling you.
No, I listen to 80. No, I listen to 807. Hold on. Let me see Usher. Hold on.
Yo, why they doing you like that in the chat,
I know that's
bro?
a crazy pick. Oh, y'all listen to Future too.
What happened? Hold
Real,
on.
real.
Okay.
God damn.
Yeah, I am not listening to goddamn Usher 1994
What?
today.
What?
Today.
What?
Today.
Gil,
To
come
be
on,
honest,
man.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't even know none of these fucking songs.
That's just you, nigga. Just talk for yourself. Then stop saying
Right.
the rest of us.
Hold on, let me pause it. Let me see. Let me listen and see if I actually know any.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Shay heading to be one of the ones, man.
Bro, they beating the shit out of these niggas.
Beating
now.
the dog,
I'm
yeah.
like, wow.
It's the same feeling last game. Same feeling.
last
Yeah,
game?
we running out of
Same-
time though. We are running out
Same
of time.
feeling last game.
Yeah.
Ooh, boring to watch. Small market, ill. Worst finals ever. We got to see what Halle gonna do in the fourth quarter. It's almost they need to play like this to motivate them to play well. But I think Adam Silver, he got to stretch this out.
What
Shout out
Obi
to
Toppin
OKC.
got?
though.
Obi Toppin had like 5 threes last game.
Yeah,
We
Obi
need
Toppin was
that.
knocking down a whole bunch of crazy shit. But yeah, shout out to OKC, man. One of the best teams of all time team. We look at, man.
Yeah. 1994. I do not know one song on here.
Wow.
This is my Candy Rain, nigga. Candy Rain. This is Tevin Campbell era. So yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah,
I didn't start listening to him until You Make Me Wanna when I was in high school. Yeah. I got a lot of girls off of that song. Everybody wanted to be ushered in, but I'm not listening to that now. You make me wanna, and then start doing the dance like I was back in high school. What the fuck do I look like?
You don't listen to that?
Oh,
Somebody on my YouTube said
My
Lord Thomas.
way. My way. No, man, no. When you start being an adult, man, no. When you start cheating on your girl, having side babies, that's what I know about. I don't know. I can't listen to Kitty Love.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Gil, we got a super chat, power chat question from Jacob Sierra. He keeps spamming the regular chat. Gil, if you and the crew could coach a non-playoff team, who would you choose to be the best contending? So if you coach a non-playoff team right now, who would you choose to become the best contender?
Wait, they didn't make the playoffs?
A non-playoff team.
Spurs.
Okay.
Easy.
Mavs.
Spurs.
Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Nigga, shut up.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. Stop, bro.
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
I'm gonna say you don't even believe that. Shut up.
I'll go with
They made the playoffs.
because
Oh yeah, Miami.
That's,
somebody young. I'll probably go with
the league not doing a good job promoting. No,
I mean-
Shut up, man.
Yeah, it's probably San Antonio or Washington.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Washington.
I'm gonna go. I'm
You
gonna
know
go
what I'm saying,
Blazers.
bro? They got some niggas over there.
Give me Blazers. Give me Blazers.
So I'm gonna go Dallas.
Give me Blazers.
Give me
I'm gonna go Dallas.
Washington.
They're gonna
Man.
get Cooper
Washington. Washington the easy. I mean, not Washington. Spurs. Spurs the easiest team.
Like Blazers, I got some
I'm
athletes.
gonna go Dallas. Dallas making it.
That ain't gonna lie to
Oh,
you.
wait, Memphis ain't made the playoffs?
Nope.
They did.
They did. They lost to the Thunder.
They
Y'all
lost
got
to the
hurt.
Thunder.
A team that's at the bottom. Y'all doing it too easy. That motherfucker said Dallas. Come on.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. If you fuck up with Dallas, you know he gonna fire you.
They didn't
in
make
like
the
2 years.
playoffs, Gil. Unfortunately,
You mess up with Dallas.
I like Blazers. I like Blazers. Got a nice little young team.
I do
I
like.
can work
Blazers.
with that.
I like Blazers.
so
Low
shout out to everybody watching on the No Chill Gil YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody watching on the Gil's Arena YouTube channel. If you have not done so already, head over to playback.tv/Gilbert Arenas. Free, easy to join. Playback got a bunch of new features for y'all to make this viewing experience enhanced. We got comedian CP in the building. Make sure you check out his special Sunday after 6 on Veeps. Drop it in the chat, please. Greer, Miss Sunshine, somebody. We got Low up in here. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. We got longtime Pacers fan Gilbert Arenas. Watch some high-quality NBA Finals. They put the trophies on the court for about 46 minutes. They took them off.
46 seconds, not minutes.
It went to the second quarter, I think. Like, our feed is janky. Like, you can't see. I didn't see them at all on the feed we got.
I ain't see it on the TV.
Shout out, man. This is one of the best teams we ever seen, bro.
Super
Right
team.
here. Oh, okay. Well, super team. I don't know.
No, not a super team, but super team to watch.
Nah, just dominate. The way they just be dominating teams, bro. This one of the. It's out there, man.
Yeah, they got a lot of niggas who can score, man. I mean, flat out. Like, even they niggas who role players who they
Hey,
job.
I like how you said that.
Like Dort still scoring. You say what?
I like how you said that. People who can score, meaning they can create their own basket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a foul.
It is a foul.
I need Neesmith to give me 3
I
more
knew he was
points.
gonna call a foul right there.
Yeah.
He was too aggressive early. Because they missed it.
Canadians.
Jeez.
I like him.
Nah, yeah, this one of the top 10 teams in the last.
So why they got Gilbert? Why they got Gilbert over here?
With the number 9 Wizards jersey. That's diabolical.
Crazy.
It's the detail. Javi Dogs, it's the detail.
What is it? I'm yelling at Usher.
Yeah.
That's a crazy pick. No shit.
I like Usher.
My way.
But I appreciate the older music now. I can't mess with my wife with goddamn Chris Brown and
They run out of time, but they can still.
We keep saying
Indiana.
that. It felt the same way in game 1.
Nah,
This-
bruh. It
Then
ain't
they go-
feel like this,
nah. The difference is they got their big in. They're bigger.
bro.
I agree. I don't know why he went small game 1.
That was like small.
Damn, good block.
Man. Oh, he missed that.
He got blocked. Shout out to Thomas Bryant, bro.
Yeah,
Laker-
man. Shout out to Thomas Bryant,
Man,
man.
Laker legend, man. Shout out to
Lakers,
Thomas
man.
Bryant, man.
Laker legend.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
about legend.
goaltending.
I said an old Laker.
Review it.
Laker legend.
Oh, you gotta shoot that. Spin.
There's some Canadian shit going on right now, Go. I'm trying to tell you.
God damn, that boy tough.
I know
They
my
take this
basketball,
serious.
baby.
That
I'm
boy
not gonna
tough.
front, yo, that's a tough
SGA put that
That's
poutine
tough.
on them
Yeah,
niggas.
he tough,
That's a
bro.
tough bucket. God.
The Canadians take this shit. We don't know their customs. They move different.
Shot. Yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
That's a tough bucket too. What the fuck? They shooting over Chet like that?
That's why I like. I like this, like the good basketball part of it, where you shoot the shots that are right there.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but yeah, this one of the top teams, man, right here, man, of all time.
Hey, stop trying to sound like Charles Barkley. You're not gonna sell us this foo bullshit, okay?
No, I'm just saying it is, dog. Shea
Hi-
one of the best guards.
We
Highest point differential in NBA history with one of 3
That's all.
teams
markets.
with
We
80
need
entering
small
the finals.
markets. More. What's the name? And stop talking about the Laker game and do all this while at the Laker game.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like, take your ass over to OKC then. If you want to talk about them.
I mean, history is gonna be made. Either whoever make it, whoever. Win it.
Facts. And we talking all this ant shit. We need to be talking about Shea. He better than them anyway, so what it matter?
Oh,
History gonna be made, and we are here to see it, ladies and
Shea
gentlemen,
is
on
better than
playback.
Ant. Let's
Huh?
be. Shea is definitely better than Ant. Let's
Yeah.
not that.
Yeah.
That's not a crazy thing for me to say.
That's not.
Not at the same age.
Yeah, I
Right now, it don't. Who better right now, bro? Shea better
Right
right,
now,
now.
Shea.
Shea better right now, man.
Was Shea about to be 27 now?
Yeah.
They don't do
And
Chris
23.
Paul.
Oh, there, chin straps. Chin strap.
God
Yeah,
damn.
man, he be knocking that motherfucker.
Yeah, he
down.
do.
Ant-Man wouldn't get traded like Shea got traded. I tell you that much.
Mm.
They don't do
Age is
why they don't do pistols no more?
They
Yeah, I
should.
used to like Christian.
Pistol, remember, throw it up, run off and get it back.
Yeah.
You can fake it,
Or fake
come off the
it.
pick and roll.
Because
There we
regardless, that pick and roll is coming. So,
Yeah,
Nah,
that's a
that
good
was
point
a
guard.
weak probe. Yeah, he tried it though. He
I
tried
mean,
it.
but that's a good probe though.
Yeah, it is. He tried it. He tried. Oh, I was about to say, nice pass.
Ugh.
Gotta finish that.
This is good basketball right here,
Come on,
man.
Tyler,
Good
Brian.
finishing.
This is high quality
This
basketball.
is good basketball right here. This is good basketball.
This is what I look for in the NBA.
Yeah. Good sound basketball, man.
If these niggas can cut it down to 13 before the fourth quarter, I got some faith, man.
Put money on it then, man.
You said what happened?
Put money on it. You want to put money on it?
How much you
There
want to
you
put
go.
on?
Yeah,
How much you want to put on it, bro?
Oh,
Already.
let me see if they cut it down to 13. They cut it down to 13. We might have to. We gonna make this game interesting one way or another, chat.
Oh, we are enjoying the shout out to
shit,
we
I'm
got
sorry.
1,300 people in the
I
chat.
got the super chats on this side. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. Shout out Miss Sunshine for always keeping you abreast of the situation.
She was. Damn, my bad.
Because you know I don't leave
I thought
playback.
a superstar is when talent meets popularity. For the most part, yeah. Sometimes your popularity overshadows your talent because you ain't got none.
Mm.
Wait, who's an example of that? Well, who's an example?
Hey,
of
I
that?
already know what this is
Hey, Che!
Come on, man.
I already know where this is going.
He's showing feet in the group chat.
Chet tough.
My young boy Bronny.
Gil Bronny will be in the
outside
Lakers
of-
rotation next
Bro,
year.
outside of Bronny, what is that? Popularity over talent. Who's that?
I know where he's gonna go. I know where he's going with this. I'm not saying it though, but
Who?
you talking about Angel Reese?
What?
What? Wait.
I'm a Little League champion.
I'm asking.
I'm a Little League champion.
Damn.
I'm not even engaging in
No,
these
I wasn't.
conversations.
No, because that's what they be saying.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that.
No, I didn't say that. No, that's what they be saying.
Thank you, Gil. You better stand up for black women. Thank you.
I
No.
love Angel Reese. I'm just saying what they be saying out here.
No, what I'm saying is her offensive game is not what we're accustomed to, but what she's doing, you can't say she ain't doing what she's doing.
No, I'm not.
Did she set a rookie rebound record?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not. No,
No,
but
she said a
what
rebound
I'm
record,
saying is
period.
people say because she can't score,
Yeah,
and they out here making bets on her every time, like she.
Yeah, but Dennis Rodman, listen, look, Dennis Rodman couldn't score, right?
Well, we're not saying He's not saying that she's talentless. She's just saying there's a popularity usurp the talent. That's all. Gil, that's the question. Can you answer that question for us, Gil?
But she has a rebounding talent.
Nobody says she's talentless.
Oh.
We're saying, does the popularity overtake the talent, Gil? Yes or no?
Right. Yes, bro. Yeah.
Yo, how many steals do these niggas have, dog?
You know what? No,
Because if you're trying to compare her
shit.
and because if you're trying to compare her and Caitlin Clark, both her shit match on and off the court.
but that's what I'm saying. You use
So I'm just saying for his question, what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gil, can you answer the question, yes or no? We're not saying she's talentless. No, what you
No, we're
switching
not.
for? What's going on? You ready for the
No, I'm
question? You good?
So what happened? No, I'm just what you getting at, Lo?
We're saying does
We're not saying
does
anything negative, though.
Yeah, there's a popularity is it over the talent? That's what we're saying.
Oh shit.
We're not saying she's talentless, Gil.
Okay, but what is her talent?
Gil, we
Double,
know what her
double.
talent is. Gil, is her popularity higher than her talent? Yes or no?
But what's she doing on the basketball court? Is she bigger off the court?
She's bigger off the court.
Okay.
No, stop. You let him get out on this.
I'm just saying she's bigger off
Is
the
the
court.
talent level? Is the popularity over the talent, Gil?
But I don't think she got popularity because of her basketball talent.
That It's just a yes or no question.
I think she got it because of everything she does, the antics, the plays, the sexiness that she brings. It's her.
Wow.
Don't forget, it's all timing too.
It's just
the
everything.
timing of that championship run they had against Caitlin Clark.
He
the
asked the
bad
question,
guy.
yes or no.
That's what I'm saying.
what?
You know what I'm saying, BJ? It's just,
Man, he
yes,
asked the question,
yes
yes
or
or
no.
no,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. Like,
He asked me the question. I'll answer the question.
Chad, this nigga last week talking about how
disagree.
Towns
No.
built like a bitch.
No.
Now all of a sudden he kind of scared to answer. Nigga, answer the question, nigga. Answer the
You already
question.
know it. If I can't answer the question, motherfucker, you know it. Okay? If I don't answer, you already know it. I'm trying to wiggle the fuck out, okay? All right, if I don't answer directly, goddamn it, there's an answer.
Damn it.
Oh man.
Can we all just get
Sorry
along?
shit, man.
But Gil, your answer isn't a diss. It's just a yes or no answer, right?
It's just a yes or no, man.
For right now, we're just talking about for right now, Gil. For right now.
Yeah, it don't have to always stay like this. Hold on,
Yeah,
Gil.
we can always come back and change.
Gil, let me spotlight you for a second. What are you saying?
If we move Caitlin Clark out of it,
Can you answer the question, dog?
I'm just answering, if we move, because I think we're comparing her to Caitlin because they came in.
I'm comparing her popularity to her talent. That's it.
Okay,
Gil, can you answer the question?
If we
Did you
compare her,
main stage Gil? Did you
Yeah,
move
I
us?
spotlighted
Okay,
him.
he gotta
Spotlighted
be
him.
by himself. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm spotlighting him.
Okay,
Can
hold
you
on.
answer this question?
Why do all these features?
Low. What I'm saying is, if we compare her to every other rookie class or every sophomore class, then we're gonna say no, right?
It's your
Because
question
she's
to
broken
answer.
all the records. So yeah, but we're comparing her to Caitlin Clark.
That's
No, we're not comparing to
I
Caitlin Clark.
mean, listen. At the end of the day, Lowe said, "Name an athlete," right? Or Lowe,
I didn't
right?
say this. No, I didn't say this.
No.
No,
Like
it was a
can
question.
you
It
name
was a
someone
question.
whose talent isn't bigger than their popularity? You just said name someone. It don't even have to be her.
I did Bronny.
Outside of Bronny.
Well, I already named one. Why you gotta give me another?
Fair. All right, fair.
Bronny will be in the Lakers rotation next year, Gil.
Why you gotta give me another? You said one. I named one. Don't give me two.
I got one. Tim Tebow.
Fair.
Like
The chat saying Bo, but the chat hater.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny
All
Manziel.
right, Johnny. All right, so we done said Josiah and BJ. I gotta say one now.
Wait.
I said mine.
Who?
Wait, hold on.
I said
Hold
Angel
on.
Reese.
Oh, you sticking with that? Okay, I just want to know.
Yeah, I'm just saying for right now. Yeah, for right now.
No, for sure.
Because just like he said for Bronny, and Bronny is just for right now.
But wait, wasn't Tim Tebow?
Tim Tebow won a playoff game. I don't know what y'all talking
didn't
about.
Come in with that hype. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, his popularity in contrast to his
Right.
talent.
Yeah.
But so
I'm not saying he's talentless. Like BJ's not saying that Angel Reese is talentless.
No.
He's not saying that about that black woman.
But what I'm saying is, when he was in college and this name came with him, he wasn't considered talented at that time.
But I'm talking about I'm talking about what he did in the NFL. I'm not talking about.
But he didn't get his name in the NFL. He got his name coming in college.
But he was still highly popular in the NFL though.
Yeah, but he can't control that.
Okay.
Like if
Bronny can't control that he's LeBron's son, and you picked him. What the fuck?
But what I'm saying is, like Shador, but Bronny's son didn't have a college career to make for his
That's
game.
even crazy that he got that popular. So you still pick somebody who's popular
But
outside of the
that
factors.
match is there. Tim Tebow was a great college player. That's how he gained his name. Like Shador Sanders, he has a great college resume that matches the name. Now, if he fails in the NFL, his name will still be big because of how he built it.
Look, I'm not gonna pick another name unless you telling me another name.
Can you do Johnny Manziel?
Do an NBA player, Gil.
Outside
of Bronny.
Jeremy Lin.
That's what he said. Though you got to give me a name.
Oh, I got
to current.
Their name is bigger than their game.
Why, Lord?
Current, man.
I don't like where this conversation is going.
Damn.
I feel like somebody gonna say Paul George.
These are depressing.
He said where their popularity is bigger than their talent.
Gil, you got a name on the top of your head, man. Don't bite your tongue now.
No, because I'm trying to be fair.
Oh, boo! Put the tomatoes in the chat, man. Fair, Gil.
Let's make spaghetti. Let's make some ketchup.
That nigga's boring.
Make some salsa.
I'm trying to be fair. I was gonna say Zion, but when he does play, he does show up. So.
And, no, I'm out of there. No.
I don't know. I don't have one. Here, give me some. Give me some.
Nah, not chat. Don't be
I want
putting names in.
to see what they give me.
Oh man.
Jalen Green, Sean, Ja Ben Simmons. Oh yeah, Bill Russell. That's of course. But
Don't do it. Bill Russell was they smeared doo-doo on his wall.
and Bill Russell was the female. He's the male Angel Reese. What are you talking about?
They smeared.
Oh my God!
We know what it looks like.
Word.
Now.
So that's all I want to see, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to see stuff like that. Black on black crime.
Now I'm disrespectful.
I ain't telling you to say Bill Russell.
A black guy that's 6'10", that jumps higher than everybody, shot 42% from layups.
Man, they can't get a rebound, man. Come on, dog. Damn.
Low, you ain't shit, Low.
No, I ain't telling you to say.
Look, every time you get on here, you instigate.
You know what? We just gonna say it then. Kwame Brown. Okay.
All right, there we go.
You want me to say it? Kwame Brown.
Okay.
The name bigger than the game. Okay, I see what you're trying to do, Low.
I'm just saying, man.
But not really, because nobody knew who he was. I'll just be honest, man. Nobody fucking knew who he was. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that's tough.
That's tough.
True. You think Austin Reeves fit in that under the umbrella?
Austin Reeves.
Lemon Daddy? Damn, Kong Daddy, what'd I do?
He is more popular than
good
His
rebound.
popularity is based on his.
Oh my goodness!
Austin Reeves averaged 20 this year. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
No, we're not saying he's not. No, we're not saying he's not talentless. We're just saying.
Did he walk into the league with a name? He made his name.
He got his name off his game, so you can't say that.
He got billboards.
She had the same degree of popularity as an all-star.
No, okay. So the fact that he's more popular than a bunch of all-stars, a bunch of all NBA players, then yeah, he can qualify it.
Because he's a great player. He's not that great of a player though.
I mean,
Lemon Lemon Daddy.
Another offensive rebound. Got to shoot.
If they score here, it's over. If they score here, it's over.
And it stays here.
No,
Whoa,
there we go.
That's a terrible call.
Don't review it. Let's go. Dagnall. Too late. Too late.
Yep.
There we go. This is
like
this is what we do in the fourth quarter. I don't know what y'all talking about or what y'all heard.
Hey, yo, somebody put them Halliburton.
What? It's cut it to 20. Come on,
Hey,
man.
somebody put them Halliburton signature shoe in the chat. I want to see that motherfucker. They said he got a signature shoe with Fluma. I'm gonna show you what a superstar look like.
Shout out to Chet, man. Them group chats definitely worked out for him tonight.
Is Cat a superstar?
No.
Oh, no. MLB was declining to Yankees versus Dodgers. Market size matter. Small markets only work in the NFL. So they said, I guess last year's MLB game kind of spiked the interest of
But they had a superstar though, and what's his name?
And both of them.
Yeah. That's why.
Look at them
Y'all
Halliburton.
fucking with these Hallies? I like them.
Does Lowe think the Jackson's
You better not have them on either.
Oh, this is a good one, Lowe.
What's that?
Does Lowe think the Jackson 5 should have promoted Tito Jackson instead of Michael Jackson.
Tito, very talented, Gil.
No.
Very talented.
No, but if Michael Jackson wasn't performing, I wouldn't then continue to just only talk about Michael Jackson. If Michael Jackson was out sick and he wasn't playing, or wasn't performing, I wouldn't then just ignore everybody else and act like they're not talented as well. That's kind of dumb.
But we knew that was
Jermaine?
I mean, they really wasn't shit.
Yeah, because when he left, I'd never seen no Jackson 4 shit.
Yeah,
Right.
you ain't seen no Jackson 4.
Like I'll be honest.
Randy,
I'll be honest with you. I mean, all the other brothers and shit, they can watch the fuck out besides Janet.
Who is this sister?
Michael and Janet.
It is true, but yes, how did Janet? And then Janet got promoted though,
And not Latoya. See, you see what the hustle is.
I'm gonna just be honest with you. Did any of the other brothers actually do anything?
Yes, Jermaine. They all did shit, Gil.
Jermaine tried.
They play some instruments.
I thought that was a.
Your Majesty.
Did they have any hit songs that we would know?
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, J-Dub, you got to get it together soon, man. J-Dub got to get in a group chat or something, man.
Did they have any? Did they have any hit songs?
No, I don't know if he had any hit songs, but
Did Michael Jackson feature or Janet Jackson feature in any of their brothers' shit?
I don't know. But I think in the NBA it can be more. It's easier to manufacture because you have to actually put some of these teams on a fucking TV screen. Like you literally there's so much slots that are available to play to show the players that you can have a better chance. Man, like for example, like Steve Nash became significantly more popular when he pivoted to the Suns in the mid 2000s. I don't think that's solely just because of his play. I think that I think also because they shout out to the Spain right there.
I know that group chat finna be nasty. I'm tweeting that tonight. I should tweet
In the group chat, Mr. B.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're in a fucking group chat. Look what happens.
Like even you, Gil, you became more popular. It's not as if like
I became more popular, but I'm sitting in the mid market. I'm not in the bottom feeding market.
Yeah, but how would it be a bad idea watching you perform and the NBA is like, fuck it, we just gonna ignore Gil. We're gonna ignore whatever this nigga's doing over there. But anytime they play, we're gonna downplay what he's doing.
But you got to think about it. What I had to when you do know me, think about the games that you know me from. I'm playing against a big market team when I'm doing my thing.
Okay, hey, bro. I just want to point out.
You know what I mean? So you don't know what I did against motherfucking Charlotte. They didn't give a fuck what I 45 again. They don't know what I did when the spotlight was on LeBron. What I did when the spotlight was on
Kobe
with Cole. When I'm going to those LA big markets. What I did against Spurs, nobody gives a fuck.
I hear what you're saying, but like people, then we also knew by T-Mac, some of that stuff has to do with small market teams. What happened with the Spurs? We knew his stardom wasn't growing before he got to Houston.
We knew what he was doing, but it started getting big because they was comparing him and Kobe because they was going for the scoring title.
And I'm not saying, but you could do. All I'm saying is you could also do the same thing with the players today. That's it. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not saying they're gonna get as popular as Kobe or LeBron or any. I'm just saying it won't hurt to at least acknowledge.
Man, stop trying to sell us these lemons, bro.
Okay.
I want orange juice.
See people we
and what if ain't no orange juice? That's crazy, actually.
Then I'm gonna be some pain. There's gonna be some pain water.
Hallie just got in double digits. Superstar.
That's standard Hallie. That's the Hallie experience, ladies.
And it is a Hallie experience.
New shoes. I like the Pumas. I'm gonna wear them in the arena this week.
Man, I ain't gonna wear 2 of them unless this nigga start putting up more points. I'm gonna just wear one. A single
just
shoe.
One shoe.
Shoe. That's what this nigga got. This nigga got a single digit shoe.
Also, Hallie is not a superstar, chat. Just if y'all wondering where I stand on that, he's not a superstar.
No,
he's not a superstar. No.
I'm rolling with that.
Yeah, he's just not. He's not. I'm not Stephen A. Smith calling niggas superstar every other day.
Is SGA a superstar?
For me, yes, but I don't subscribe to what Gil believes in like superstars. I understand what he's saying though. I don't think a superstar just based off of the popularity. I think it's based off of how much you can impact the game. And I don't think that he's. I think Shea is though. I think Shea's a superstar. Giannis, Jokic, but I think Duncan's a superstar. But he wouldn't think that Duncan's a superstar.
Right.
So Gil has left.
I think Duncan is the greatest number 1 pick ever.
I don't know about that.
Over LeBron?
No, over LeBron. Over LeBron and Kareem?
LeBron, bro.
Wait. If you made a top 10 list, Duncan would be over LeBron?
Listen, I said Tim Duncan is the greatest number one pick ever because he stuck with one team and he gave that franchise 19 seasons and 5 rings. So as a number one pick, he is the greatest number one pick ever.
For what he means to that particular franchise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I'm picking if I'm picking a number one pick, this is what I expect. I mean, this is what I want out of my number one pick. I don't want my number one pick to lead the team. So as for Spurs,
not based on what he did career-wise, but him being able to be number one pick by the Spurs, play his entire career with the Spurs, bring 5 championships to that Spurs. So, yeah, I mean, when you make that point, yes, I can't really argue with you.
So you saying he's basically the best draft pick ever, the best draft decision, the best draft pick that worked out ever.
Yep. And he just happened to be the number one pick. So
right, gotcha.
He's the greatest number one pick ever.
Well, technically speaking, he would have left.
Well, why he
if Doc Rivers didn't tell him that he can't have his family members on a whatchamacallit.
Hey, to that I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Magic Johnson.
That's what I was just about to say. Magic
Johnson came into the league and he played with somebody that was already MVP.
That's not what he decided at Mr. B. He didn't pick where he went. It was a draft.
All I'm saying is Tim Duncan came in there and he had to play with a bunch of role players and development players. And
David Robinson?
And David Robinson.
Yeah.
He was old.
MVP also.
He was old.
But he was the MVP.
David Robinson was old. He was not Kareem.
Him and Magic came in the same way.
He was
with a
old.
big
David Robinson. Hey, yo, go look at David Robinson numbers when Tim Duncan got there. That's what I'm saying.
David Robinson was not playing at the same level as Kareem when they got there. No.
Kareem was old when Magic got there.
Kareem won MVP the same year.
Kareem was already an NBA champion.
The nigga was 32 when Magic got there.
Y'all got to stop downplaying Tim Duncan. I'm telling y'all.
David Robinson served his country.
He out there with Tony Parker, development player.
We're not downplaying him. We're saying he can't be over Magic Johnson.
Yes, he can.
Wait, who can? Whoa.
As a number one player with the same franchise, his criteria. His criteria.
His criteria. I don't. But Tim Duncan is.
Hey, I agree. Hold on. This nigga won a championship his rookie year. Stepped in, played the 1 through 5. I think he better than Tim Duncan.
Championships in 9 years.
Not better than Tim Duncan.
5 champions as the number one. His criteria, the number one draft pick.
No. His criteria. I'm just saying.
Tim
Duncan is 5-4.
He's 5-4. Tim Duncan 5-1 in the finals. Get the fuck out of here.
Speak on it.
Now what?
And Tim Duncan beat 2 number one picks.
Wait.
The number one picks sit on the fucking couch.
Wait, say it again.
Talking about that's 6 trips against 9 trips for the same amount of rings.
The West was weak.
And you losing to that weak ass mother. You losing the weak ass Bird.
Okay, I can't say Bird was weak.
He lost to them Pistons too.
BJ, what'd you say? He has 5 rings before the age of 28 years old. He has 3 MVPs before 29. He has 3 finals MVPs before 28 years old. So what did you say? Because if it's 9 trips, 8 trips, it's all before the ages of 28, 29 years old. It didn't take him 19 years to do what Tim Duncan did. He did it in 9.
Gil, did you say the 80s was trash, right? Did you know who Tim Duncan had to go against to get there? He beat Karl Malone. Karl Malone was supposed to be the guy when Mike fucking retired. He beat Shaq. He swept Shaq. He swept all these motherfuckers to go get a ring.
Bro, Magic Johnson was out there playing with a fever. That nigga had 102 fever for 3 seasons.
Nigga, Magic Johnson dropped a triple-double with HIV. I don't want to hear anything else y'all have to fucking say.
Wait, when did that happen? What was this? What?
Yeah.
This was 91?
Look it up, Lo.
The nigga had a fever.
I'm just saying 90 and 90.
A fever.
Hey,
and that was the old school HIV, Lo. That was the holler back HIV.
Man, look,
I wasn't hanging around and open up movie theaters with unlimited
strawberries. Back then was all
Tim
the pure shit. It was the pure coke, the pure HIV, the pure steroids.
The pure.
New steroids to keep your hairline.
Oh my. I agree with BJ, but Tim Duncan, not because of what he's saying, Tim Duncan is better than he over Magic. I don't know what we talking.
No, we're talking about his criteria.
Yeah, his criteria. I'm kind of off on that
easy,
one.
Easy.
I'm just saying, as a player, Tim Duncan is.
No, we're talking. BJ, he's saying your criteria.
No, his criteria, no. But as a player, Tim Duncan over Magic. I don't know. And that man was taking. He was, that team that he was taking to the finals.
Tim Duncan is the greatest #1 pick ever. Just let it go.
Yeah, that team he was taking to the finals.
Now you're saying the number one
Magic
pick,
had a
no
triple double in
criteria?
1996.
He's the greatest #1 pick.
Oh, you talking? Okay.
How years into it?
I thought you were saying like in 91 or something like that. I was like, damn.
Wait, Low.
No, 91. We were nervous.
Hey, Low, do you agree? Do you agree with them that Tim Duncan now just open market is the best #1?
No. I think it's LeBron.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Where do you think Tim Duncan ranks?
All time?
#1 picks all time.
Probably 3 or 4? I can't.
3 or 4?
3 or 4? Something like that.
But what he meant to his franchise, though.
Yeah, I hear what he's saying.
Yeah,
I
hear that.
At the end of the day, if I'm picking Braun 1, he leaving regardless. So I ain't gonna get the
He
most.
might not leave if you put a team around.
Now you're changing it. Now you're saying who's saying.
At the end of the day,
No. He said to be fair, he said that from the beginning. He said that from the beginning.
And that's why Magic. But then he tries to use Magic playing with a superstar.
He did. He came into a situation that was way better than fucking Tim Duncan.
Hey, you know how you said Carmelo? Tim Duncan was killing Carmelo. Carmelo was whooping this nigga ass.
Did they get past them niggas?
Oh, now you want to throw the team in it?
It's a team sport. It ain't all by yourself. It's one motherfuckers that got to do their goddamn job.
The team is better.
Motherfuckers got to make shots. You asking like people got to do better?
Oh man, I don't know. We get too much credit to that team, that Spurs team, man. That Spurs team was not.
God. All them role players he was playing with, Low. Come on, man.
That Spurs team wasn't that good. That Spurs.
Oh man, Tony Parker is a fucking development player. Ginobili's a development. These are development players I'm playing with. They got to develop.
Hold on.
I'm walking to the league first year, 21-11, first team, all NBA, everything. Come on, man.
I get it. Low. So you're saying the team he got drafted to was some bullshit. Now let's try what their record was. This is before Tim Duncan got here. We're just gonna go back at least 8 years.
Yep, and they couldn't get it done.
49. They got 49 wins, 55 wins, 62 wins, 59 wins. Then they came back hurt. They tanked it to get Tim Duncan. 56 wins. Championship. 53, 58, 58, 60, 57, 59, 63, 58, 56. So, Brendan, when you say he changed the franchise, he didn't change shit. Change means the team was sorry and he changed the franchise. He went into a winning team.
No,
the team was sorry.
Come on.
It's a very simple rebuttal to this. Why couldn't they get past the first round in the 2000 playoffs? Why couldn't they get past the first round?
You're talking about the 2000s? I'm talking about he got drafted to a team.
After they won a championship in '99, the very next year they could not get past the first round. Why couldn't they get past the first round?
That's because the Lakers moved to the fucking Staples Center. You know what time it is.
Because
Y2K.
That nigga named Kobe Bryant.
Y2K.
No. In 2000, they lost to the Phoenix Suns. Why did they lose to the Phoenix Suns?
Y2K.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck why they lost to the Phoenix Suns. I was a Lakers.
Well, you should because Tim
Duncan got hurt.
Tim Duncan didn't play that series. So for as good as that team was, why couldn't they get past the first round?
Because their best player got hurt.
No, BJ. That would be an amazing excuse if Jason Kidd played that entire series, but he didn't though. So two teams with both players not 100% healthy or available, and yet the Spurs can't win. So again, I asked the question.
Wait, hold on. You saying 2000? So the best player that goes out, the nigga who averaged 23 first NBA first team, defense first team, top 5 MVP, he goes out, and you're asking why they didn't win?
And they went up against a team where their best player also did not play. So I'm asking, why couldn't they get
What
past?
was the Phoenix Suns team? Hold on.
That was Jason Kidd,
Penny Hardaway, that group?
Penny, Clifford Robinson, Tom Gugliotta.
Nigga, that's better than this bullshit right here.
That's the what we're saying. The team ain't good, Gil. That's literally what we're saying.
This team right here is not good. That's why they lost. Then they started rebuilding. The fuck are we talking about?
Gil, holy fuck. We're saying that exact same team he had.
It wasn't the same exact team. It wasn't the same exact.
In 99, between 99 and 2000, who's different?
First of all, that first year was a lockout, right? That was a lockout year anyway. So they won because they just was on faster. It was a lockout year. It wasn't even a full regular season.
Okay, so just like
somebody had to win. What?
All right, so just like the bubble then.
Somebody had to win that season.
Thank you. I'm glad you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And in the process of someone having to win that series, they beat Shaq and Kobe. So how is it that a team can go from
they beat Shaq and Kobe when?
In 99.
That wasn't Shaq and Kobe.
Oh my gosh! See, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Man.
That wasn't Shaq and Kobe.
Shaq and Kobe wasn't until they got to the Staples Center.
Oh man,
that wasn't Shaq and Kobe. Stop.
Regardless of the team that just won a championship. Wait, the team that just won a championship. If they're this good, they're this amazing team.
They wasn't. No, I said
that's the point we're saying.
I said he got drafted to an amazing team.
No, he did not, Gil. No, he did not.
Hey, okay, how about this? Is Dallas an amazing team
right now?
Yeah. No, right? Or yes?
Well, they got AD, Kyrie, and they have
Klay Thompson.
Now Cooper Flag going to that team. Is that a traditional team a number one pick goes to start his career off?
No.
So did Tim Duncan go to a traditional bottom feeding team to be a number one pick?
A traditional, no, but I don't think it was
a traditional bottom feeding team. The team that's supposed to have been there.
Who's better? That version of David Robinson or AD right now?
No. Which version was better?
No, I dare you to lie, Gil. I dare you to lie. I dare you to lie, Gil. I dare you to lie. That version of David Robinson or AD right now. I dare you to lie, Gil. I dare you.
We're talking about the team itself.
Are we going to go down the rest of the team? Would you have Kyrie right now or Avery Johnson at 32, 33?
Hey, don't hate on Avery Johnson.
I'm not hating on him, but
hating on Avery Johnson with the ball.
Sean Elliott, who also was supposed to be on there playing games, he only played 36 because if I'm not mistaken, he dealt with like a kidney issue or something like that. Like those players, as the 90s progressed, they were getting older.
So their team started fucking up.
That was before, Gil. Before Duncan got there.
That was just the 1 year. That's how they got Duncan.
David Robinson averaged 22 and 11 Tim Duncan's rookie year, though.
Who would you rather have? That version of David Robinson or AD right now?
Hey,
that version of David Robinson finished top 7 in MVP voting. Well,
you're still not answering the questions.
That version of David Robinson finished top 7.
You're saying a team who was first place every year for 5 straight years is a sorry team that the number one pick's supposed to go to?
Yeah, but it's not the same team, though. Right. David Robinson was a different player post-injury. Sean Elliott was not the same player later on in the 90s.
So who was David Robinson a year before they tanked it in 95, 96 when they won 59 games?
David Robinson was an MVP caliber player, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, so there's only 1 year in between when they got Tim Duncan.
He was no. Do you think David Robinson was David Robinson going to ever win MVP or play at the same level he played pre-97, Gil?
Pre-97. So,
in 95 and 96, when he won MVP, when he's getting like second in DPOY, when he's averaging 25, 27 points per game, 10, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks, is that version of David Robinson existing after the injury in 97?
No.
So you're saying this David Robinson, hold on. So the David Robinson who just finished missing a whole year, who averaged 21 and 10, third in defensive voting, an all-star, second team all-NBA, second team all-defense. That's not what Tim Duncan played with his first fucking year.
What did
As a fucking rookie?
No one's not saying
Who
that.
plays with a guy like that your rookie season?
Magic Johnson.
I'm going to say the nigga that we just compared him to Magic did. Magic played with somebody who was really MVP.
There's only 4 people in this history that's ever been who got drafted to a good team.
Magic Johnson.
And that's why Magic is in front of him in his criteria.
Okay.
You got to think about his criteria. It's only Magic. I have Magic 1, Tim 2.
Gil,
he's arguing about one position.
Gil, what happened next with David Robinson? What version of him was it beyond that?
What happened? You're getting drafted to a team.
I want to be clear.
Magic Johnson played with 2 number 1 picks. That's
he
the
won.
How many number 1 picks Tim Duncan played with?
Bro, he won a championship in '99 with David Robinson averaging 15. So
it was an important 15 though.
No one's not saying it's not. No one's saying it's not.
I
would rather have Kareem in 90 and 1980 than David Robinson.
Of course, you're arguing about who had a better career as a number 1 pick between Magic and Tim.
I want to be clear. This number 1 pick shit. This number 1 pick shit. I'm not on it. I'm just saying, as a player in the situation he got drafted to, it's nowhere near as great as people make it out to be. After that first year, David Robinson is not even a 20 and 10 guy anymore. He's averaging 15, 10, whatever. That's all he's doing. Sean Elliott isn't the same player. Avery Johnson's like 32 plus, and they win in 99. The following year, that exact same team, or basically the same team, couldn't get past the first round. Let's further the point. No.
You're missing the point. This is David Robinson. I mean, Tim Duncan should have been drafted to the Utah Jazz. Now, what if he went to the Utah Jazz?
What, Karl Malone?
No, not Utah Jazz. Philadelphia.
What, Iverson? Iverson got drafted in '96. He would have been Iverson. Yo, do you hear yourself right now, nigga?
What would have been?
He would have been.
He said,
what the fuck are we talking about?
Right,
He gonna play with Iverson and Jerry Stackhouse? Are you serious?
With Larry Brown.
Bro, stop. Yo,
who AI got to the finals with that bullshit?
Who's the number 1 option, Lo?
Iverson. What?
Thank you. All right. Now Boston, because that's the 3rd pick.
No, he got drafted with Paul Pierce.
They trying to downplay Tim Duncan,
No,
though.
I'm just saying, he just said who would have been the number 1 option. When he got the Spurs and David Robinson went down, he was the number 1 option instantly.
What are we?
See, Lo, I'm arguing with BJ about Magic career as the number 1 pick is better. You're throwing in a whole bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with the argument. We're both on the same side here. Who do you have as the best number 1 by his criteria?
By his criteria, no. But do you think Magic was?
Who do you have as the number 1 by his criteria?
Do you think Magic was a number 1 option like the first 5-6 years?
No.
Okay,
no.
I'm just asking.
No, but who do you have as the number 1 draft pick by Brandon's criteria?
By Brandon's criteria, I guess it had to be Tim. But by
Brandon's criteria with the same team, championships and all that, you got Tim.
What are you doing?
Is that French Montana? Oh shit! What up, French?
Who?
What? Brick by brick. Oh shit!
I'm like, who the fuck is that?
What is going on now? The playback is taking a turn.
You puppied him? You puppied him? You took his voice?
What in the world is going on?
You puppied him?
I don't know what the fuck just happened. Look, at the end of the day,
French toast came on that bitch.
at the end of the day, if we just someone who's a better player, bro, Duncan is a better player, more impactful.
You're saying a better player. I'm not talking about who's the better player. I'm talking about Brendan.
It still could be.
That's what I'm saying. You both are talking about 2 different things.
I just feel like
as a number 1 pick, he's not even the greatest Laker ever. So,
see, that's what I'm saying. This is what he's saying. Are you not hearing?
Who?
Magic Johnson's not the greatest Laker ever.
No, but you're saying as a number 1 pick. You're conflating like 2 different things.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I'm just saying he's not. How he gonna be a better number 1 pick? I mean, how you gonna be the better number 1 when he's not even the best Laker? Like Tim Duncan's the best Spur ever.
What is
Well, the bar to be the best Laker and the best Spur are two different bars. That's a
Well, it ain't. I mean, the bar is the bar. I mean, at the end of the day, I created this whole franchise. This franchise ain't shit without me.
Oh my goodness. This is belt to ass. This is belt to ass.
This is the type of NBA Finals basketball that I come to enjoy and expect.
And you better enjoy it, Josiah, because if you ever complain about it, you don't like basketball, man.
You can't have feelings.
Not even the best Laker. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Who's the best Laker?
Like Tim Duncan is the best. The best.
Yeah, who's the best Laker?
Huh? Kobe Bryant.
Who's the best Laker?
Hey, it's like being
Magic.
It's like being a fine bitch in Ohio. Who gives a fuck? You're not a fine bitch in LA or New York or Miami.
It doesn't translate, go to LA, New York, or
You know what I
Miami.
mean? You're talking about Tim Duncan he's the best Spur ever. I mean, how many people went through the Spurs?
I mean, shit. They got Wemby. Shit.
Hoppy dogs. Hoppy dogs. What are we doing?
They still get shit. They still get draft picks. The Lakers can't even get a fucking draft pick.
I did my job.
The Lakers only had like 3 number 1 picks to ever even compare Magic to.
Magic Johnson played with 2 number 1 picks. You know who Tim Duncan played with? He played with 2nd round picks. Get the fuck out of here, Magic Johnson. You had it fucking easy.
Bro, Magic Johnson led them niggas though. Magic Johnson created the Showtime shit.
He created.
Sorry, Van Gundy.
As a rookie, he was the Finals MVP.
80s was fucking trash.
He was the Finals MVP though.
Fuck
As a rookie,
And he was
Fuck
not.
the 80s.
And he was 19.
Fuck the 80s.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Duncan is better than Magic, but
Okay.
We're not talking about overall.
I know I'll subscribe what BJ said right now, but
We're talking about what BJ talking about.
And that West was weak in the 80s. That was a weak West. That West was trash.
Tim Duncan brought home twice.
The West was weak in the 80s.
The West was weak as hell in the 80s.
Why?
They were facing like losing teams for like a round or two, especially in contrast to the 2000s West.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna now go off of what someone's.
I'm just saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's easier to get to the finals if you play in that conference. In contrast,
Don't you got to beat the win the finals? You got to beat the opposing team, right?
Yeah, but if they both won it 5 times though, they both won 5 times.
Acting like Tim Duncan was playing for a great coach.
Okay, this where he be dragging. He drag.
He just be dragging. Like,
he drag.
I'm not dragging it. Fuck, he made Pop.
Nah, Pop is a great coach, bro. Pop is an amazing.
He made Pop.
Shout out to Pop, man. He amazing.
Pop don't have rings without Tim Duncan. So
you can say the same thing about Pat. You can say the same thing about Pat Riley. Pat ain't got no rings without
Pat Riley walked into a situation. So I'm just saying.
Pat Riley got a ring in Miami. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm talking like he wouldn't even. He wouldn't have became Pat Riley if it wasn't for.
Well, Pat Riley don't have a ring outside of a generational talent.
Okay.
There's only been a few generational players that ever came through the league. He coached 3 of them.
I mean, well, shit. If we saying that, then we saying that about Phil Jackson.
Yeah, he probably agreed too. Shaq, MJ, yeah, he probably saying that.
Phil Jackson don't got a ring without a generational player.
Gil agree with you.
No. He got 2.
Who?
The 2 Kobe ones.
He don't think
Kobe, nigga. He got Kobe.
He don't think Kobe's a generational talent.
That's not generational. That's work.
How about I say we about to get some nasty Gil talks, man? We about to get
you know what generational is?
We about to get into nasty Gil talks, man.
So generational talent is something that is pre-pro. It's amateur status. Like, so who you was before you became a pro that identified you as a super talent. So like we knew who LeBron was. We knew who Tiger Woods was at 13. We knew who Phillips was. Like these are generational talents. They get into the NBA. Some of them fail. Some of them succeed. Right? But the generational talent is It's the amateur status. Then you become one is a generational player. Like you transcend the sport, which is a Curry, which is a Cole, which is a Jerry Rice type. Right, your work ethic is what changed.
So you don't. I about to say. So you don't think Curry got the same work ethic that made him what he is?
Yes.
That shot, you got to work on that shot.
Yeah,
you really have to master that.
Like generational talent is this. Did LeBron have to work on his height and jumping ability? Did Shaq have to work on his, like, you know what I mean? That's generational. Like it's already identified. Like right now, you know, you can have a 13. Like if I ask a baseball player, who is the stud coming up, they'll know it. You know who was the generational talent that didn't pan out?
Zion?
Greg Oden?
No. Chris Humphries.
Why?
What?
Hey,
Chris Humphries.
He was built like a pit bull dog.
Chris Humphries was the GOAT in youth swimming. There was no Michael Phelps. It was him. He was, yes. Yeah, he was the generational talent. He was the superstar for swimming and decided to go to basketball. And look, he transferred to basketball and became a pro in it. That's generational talent when your sport was another sport. What generational talent means, you can probably take these guys and put them somewhere else and they probably still be successful.
Damn.
But yeah, he was the guy in swimming.
I see what you're saying.
I feel you, but I'm still giving Kobe generational, bro. I mean, I don't
He's
know.
not a generational talent. He's a generational player.
Right.
I hear what you're saying, Gil. I hear what you're saying, man. I hear what you're saying, man.
I hear it, man.
And shout out to the group chat, man. Chat bounced back. He was amazing.
Chat was in the group chat.
Yeah,
showing
chat.
feet.
The group chat really worked out.
For who?
Chat.
Let me see what he had today.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the group
Yeah,
chat
like
worked
15.
out for him, man.
Yeah, like 15-6 last time I looked.
Stay out of that fucking group chat.
Out of the group chat.
Nah,
bro.
That group chat. He over there, that trainer over there playing both sides.
What's wrong with that?
I pay you to train me and make me better. I don't give a fuck about what he doing over there.
Oh shit!
Like, do your job or get fired.
Yeah, you two niggas right. Yeah, y'all got some shit going on with y'all.
Who?
Yeah, you two niggas right there. Yeah.
Who?
We got BJ fighting with trainers. We got you fighting with 5:20 in the morning and in the afternoon.
Wait, what?
5:20 in the morning, afternoon. What do you wait?
Yeah, we got two shows.
Wait, what do you?
So you fighting with both? You fighting with both shows, Slow?
Look. I'm not fighting with nobody.
Uh-huh.
All I did was I just try to highlight that this OKC team that we just watched beat up on the Pacers would beat Jeff Teague's team. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I mean Al Horford's team or Paul Millsap's team.
Yeah. Who questioned that, Lo?
Well, that's what Jeff Teague said. He said that they.
What, did you talk to him in the morning or afternoon?
Nah, I wasn't able to talk to him. So that's why I came to y'all and asked.
Oh.
And then y'all answered it for me. So that's cool. But he supposed to think that way. That's his team. He supposed to believe that. You know what I'm saying? He's a competitor, man. He supposed to believe that.
Listen, nobody knew who the fuck they were.
You could believe whatever you want.
The best player was Al fucking Horford, bro.
Nobody didn't know who Jeff Teague was?
No, nobody knew that team. Al Horford was your star. That's like if the Blazers right now get popping, right? It's like, oh yeah, okay. They won games. No, they wasn't on TV. They probably didn't play no TNT, ESPN games, man.
Damn, Gil.
Nah, I mean I was in Atlanta, so I knew that team.
You didn't even go to no games, Lo.
I did actually. I went to the game that they broke the record for the most threes. Actually, I did.
You was
Actually,
like, you was in the club.
Okay.
Lo went to one game.
You.
All right. See, now here you go. Yeah, here we go. Look, man, all I'm saying is really, a really great team. We watching an all-time great team right now, and I think they should be compared to other all-time great teams. So that's why
thrilling game 2 of the NBA Finals.
I can
Had the logos on the court.
Lo, you can compare them to any team you want that's great. They're gonna come in last place every single time.
But being the last amongst the greats is still
but because when you think of the names and you think of the great teams, you're gonna say, nah, they're ass. So if you say, all right, any Laker team, you're gonna say, nah, we're gonna take the Lakers. Magic, Chicago Bulls.
Who we comparing them to? Who we comparing who?
OKC.
Oh, I thought you saw Jeff Teague in them.
Man, what? Jeff Teague team was the Rockets at best. At best.
Damn.
All right, so wait a minute. What about the little Golden State dynasty that we had in the last 10 years at their peak?
It died now.
Where you put them?
Where you put them? Do you put them over this OKC squad?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
73
When they had KD. 73 and 9 or the KD one?
Either one.
KD one. The KD one.
KD one.
Oh, yeah.
73 and 9, you can't put them over this squad because they didn't even win their own championship.
This team reminds me of probably that first championship.
2015.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate that because right before Clay and Draymond really got their name blow up, and then we still trying to figure who J-Dub and Chet really are. Chet in the group chats, he's going to continue to build because his trainer got him situated.
He's getting multiple people paired up in group chats to really motivate.
When you do that,
real test.
Hallie said you're not no finals MVP, Chet.
Yeah.
They said you're not no finals MVP, Hallie.
After this championship run, they're going to lose some guys. Then we're going to see who they really are.
No, they're not. They're gonna have another year or two, but then after that, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy that y'all depending on the group chat when all you got to do is just have a bad game and see how trash you are. You know, what fucking motivation do I need to be in the chat with somebody else for?
So wait, what happened? I'm lost here. What happened? BJ?
What's wrong being in the group chat though?
What's wrong, BJ?
But as a trainer, I'm paying you to motherfucking train me. Why are you putting me in a group chat? He said Jason Tatum was in a group chat with Embiid. Fuck Embiid. I pay you to make me great. You over here talking about why I don't have an MVP or Embiid, you'll never have a ring. Motherfucker, you'll never have a job again if you keep putting me in this group chat with this goofy ass motherfucker that I gotta go against.
Whoa, Gil.
I don't need motivation. I don't need to be in a group. So what? The group chat come with the fucking training package?
Gil, you telling me you weren't in the group chat with T-Mac back in the day?
Did we have group chats back then? Or individual chirps.
Yo,
it was connected on the next step.
You went on your Fave 5 back in the day?
I had a BlackBerry.
Ooh,
y'all message each other back and forth about what y'all gonna do tonight?
No.
Your trainer didn't tell you?
I mean, the only teams I had was people I played with. And I barely had their number.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So why this groupie ass trainer over here trying to act like he done fucking walking around like he made NBA players, he could watch the fuck out. Just do your job and shut the fuck up about the fucking group chats. How about this? Since you want to put everybody in a group chat, how many motherfuckers you got everybody in a group chat and some of these motherfucking legacies is going to get fucked up because they're in a group chat looking at the other person. How about you just focus on me? I pay you to focus on me, not put me in a group chat with the next motherfucker.
Does everybody have a name associated with their number? Because I'm in group chats to be a lot of numbers. I don't know who it is. Now I got to figure it out, put two and two together.
But what he's
He
saying
over
is
here training Giannis. He over here training Giannis, and then Giannis can't make free throws because he over here trying to work on Giannis. Giannis get to the line fucking 9 times, 10 times a game. Make sure he's shooting 1,000 fucking free throws a night. But you want to make sure you want to kiki in the fucking chat room.
So that's okay.
Hey man,
I hope Giannis don't ever work. I hope Giannis don't ever work with that motherfucker again.
I got a question. So let me get this straight. There's a group chat that got a bunch of top tier players in it.
There's a group chat. He has a group chat to where he'll put Tyrese Maxey and then he'll put Tyrese Halliburton in the chat, and then he'll talk about, all right, who did what the last time they played against each other, and who gonna do what when they get to the into the game. So they're in the chat talking to each other about, oh no, you're not gonna do this. I'm gonna do this to you. Man, shut your corny ass
he's
up.
building like.
But who's saved in the chat as Tyrese, and who's Tyrese M or Tyrese H, or do they both get their last initial?
I don't think it matters because he tells them what they say about each other. He's like also mediating the conversation, saying, "Oh, this is what he said about you. Oh, that's what he's saying."
He's trying to get them to go.
Yeah, that's his training. That's his training method that he's trying to get.
Yeah, that is weird. That's weird. I mean, but I guess like think about this: if you training him and you want to keep your job, you're gonna make the nigga feel like it's a nigga right on his neck. a nigga breathing right down his neck trying to take his spot. And you know who the nigga is.
Oh, hey, GA, Brennan just finished working out. He just left, took 500 shots. You behind?
No, he's putting us in the chat, Gil. He's letting me know. He's
the one. Yeah, he's agitating the people in the chat saying, "Damn, this what he said. He got envy." That's what he's saying. They're all in a group chat, and he's the one agitating them in the group chat. That's.
I mean, if I'm a player, cool. Because maybe I was just chilling today and I didn't want to do shit. Now you just aggravated me to go in the gym because this nigga just left and talking shit.
No, but he's putting us in a group chat saying, "Oh, he just got 500 shots up. Okay, yeah. What you finna do today?" I don't give a fuck what he just did. I'm already paying you. Yeah, what time is my what time do I go? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what he's doing.
Hey, but that's the real question, though. That's the real question. If I want to go at 10 a.m., you're like, "Oh no, Chet already got 10 booked." Hold up, nigga.
Listen, I was booked, Chet. Little thing right here. But the fact that you just said you took 500, sweetheart, watch out, move around. I'm going to take my 1,000.
So, because of what he just said, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what he's saying. This motherfucker ain't better than me. He better take 500. I'm doing 15. Motherfucker, we got today and tomorrow. Just make sure you at the gym. I already know I'm better than him because I know what I do every year. How about that? I don't need no fucking text message for you to tell me who's doing better. I see it every year. When this motherfucker getting awards and he having the better stats and his team is going further than me.
Oh, BJ. They didn't put you in a group chat. Hey, you mad at it?
But I see that. But it's like if him,
you didn't put you in a group chat.
He said he didn't need to be in a group chat with Teague and them. He already knew the.
He must have put you in the wrong group chat.
He said, "I don't need to hear about it. I'm seeing it. The niggas win more."
He said, "These niggas matching these niggas there." He put me in there with motherfucking old ass Ricky Rubio.
He in a Ricky Rubio group chat. Oh, okay. That's what you said.
Ricky Rubio.
Being there with PJ4, like, man, what the fuck am I doing this?
Hey, dog. Hey, I got a show tonight, man.
Hey, out of here. Hey, so appreciate you, comedian CP, for pulling up. Put the link back in the chat. Everybody go watch CP's comedy.
Say what, Gil?
What you gonna lay? Well, how you start your shit?
What you mean? How I be starting my shit?
Yeah.
I can't tell you, man. Y'all gotta come see it tonight. Chocolate Sunday. Finna
Where?
be sold out. Chocolate Sunday on Sunset.
Oh, you here?
Nigga, I'm here, nigga. Yeah.
Gil, pull up.
What time?
9:30.
Hey.
Gil ain't doing shit.
He about to ask permission. He about to ask permission. He won't get there till next Sunday, though. He won't get there till next Sunday.
Hey, man, get there late, man. I'm headlining, man. Y'all got time. You know,
they had you in the.
All right. CP, appreciate you. Make sure everybody follow CP on YouTube,
man,
Instagram. Check out Sunday after 6.
Man. You already know, dog.
Hey, appreciate you. Sunday after 6 on Veeps.com. CP, we appreciate you. Good luck tonight. Go break a leg or whatever niggas say in comedy.
You already know, man. Peace.
For sure. All right, appreciate you, brother. Shout out to comedian CP. Take some time out of schedule. He got to work. He got the double duty tonight. He working like you.
Yeah, we got to put BJ in the group chat, man.
You was in the Austin Day group chat.
Yeah.
That's not. But that's.
No,
that's not what we do here, man.
No, he's a professional.
Austin Day did nothing to nobody.
Austin Day, the homie.
Shout out to Derry Day and Pop.
Bro, he played 6 years in the league, bro. Like,
wait.
He's a Gonzaga legend.
Hold on, let me see what he looked like.
Who Austin Day? You know who Austin Day is?
You don't know who Austin Day is from LA.
Well,
hold on. What you talking about?
Hold on.
What's the Gonzaga? Go show some respect.
We them long, light-skinned niggas, right?
Man, listen,
technically,
Did Dad play for Boston back in the day?
UCLA legend.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh, he did. Darren Day.
Hey, yo.
UCLA legend.
I used to work out with him at is he from LA? Because he was working out at like 2012-13.
They said he was born in Irvin.
Irvin. I was like, this little nigga.
Irvin.
I like his skill set. Like he had a nice skill set.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not a knock that BJ was in that group.
Woodbridge, home of Chris Burgess.
I wasn't in Irvine because you weren't even allowed to put me in the group chat.
You would have removed yourself right away?
Yeah.
Mr. B has left the conversation.
And I know who my trainer was working out back in the day, so I don't need to be in a group chat with them. I see where they're at. So I already know what I got to get, what type of level I got to get to. So if I
is that not a knock on the players, not the trainer?
No, it's a knock on the. I'm not clowning the players. I'm clowning the trainer.
I'm clowning the players because
I'm gonna say, yeah, wouldn't that be
the fact that he got to do this? Kind of says he. I don't want to speak for him where he says you probably need to be pushed. So
Right.
I mean, you got to think about like he's probably called these dudes a couple of times to get in the gym, and they're like, "Oh, no, I'm busy. I'm doing this." So he's using another player's work ethic to probably entice them to get into the gym, and it probably worked for him.
But maybe they don't want to work out with him. Shit.
Or maybe they're just lazy.
No, they're not lazy. These are fucking MVP players. Why is Tyrese Halliburton in the same chat with Tyrese Maxey?
Because they're both named Tyrese.
They're both about the same.
They're not both the same. We're actually watching it right now.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
Well, hold on. So the start of this season, they wasn't who was in front of who?
I'm high on Hallie, so
But
I'm
at the beginning of the season,
I would have Hallie. I personally would have Hallie. It wasn't that far, but I had.
I mean, so this was probably a comparable to start the season off.
True.
He's separating himself now, but at the beginning of the season when they're doing this, I mean, that's comparable.
It just got. I don't know if you saw it though, Gil. It was just nasty on the timeline. Niggas was.
It was?
Yeah, it got nasty. Niggas throwing around numbers and shit. I ain't fuck with that.
Oh, I didn't see it. Was this on Facebook?
Nigga, what? I'm not 78. Nigga, what the fuck?
Huh?
Facebook? No, nigga, it was on. It was on Twitter. What the fuck?
Twitter. Oh, Twitter's on Twitter? Oh, yeah. I be on YouTube, man. I be looking at y'all on YouTube, though.
Oh, okay, cool. This might prompt another response, but you know, he busy though. He's training. He got players in the finals right now. Shout out to Drew Hanlon, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, BJ.
Man, he got little man syndrome.
Man.
How tall is he?
What the fuck out? Don't ever put me in the group
He's
chat.
taller than you.
Oh, he ain't.
How tall is he?
I don't know.
Oh.
He be talking like he fucking made NBA players, walking around like he developed. Motherfucker, these motherfuckers probably work out with you 10 times in the summer. Shut your ass up.
But he worked with like Giannis and DeMar, right? I'm just saying.
He's in New York.
That's what's up. I mean, shit, a lot of trainers be working out with people. So
All right, you know what? I'm about to call. Hold on.
I just, but Drew Hanlon, he's, shout out Drew, man. He be doing this thing, dog.
Drew Hanlon ain't no Rico Hines. He ain't no Chris Brickley. He ain't no Chris Johnson. He ain't none of them. Groupie ass. But I'm on his head every time I see him. He ain't none of them trainers. Go get you a job. Go get you a job on the front of the bench then, since you're a good ass trainer.
He might be heading that direction. It takes steps to get there.
He ain't Tim. Yeah, he ain't Tim Grover.
We can't hear you, Gil. We can't hear you. Nah, because like he got Tatum. Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you.
All right, what was the name you said? Because you said a bunch of names, and one of the names, I was like, oh, you said Brickley.
Yeah, he was hating on Chris Brickley early because Chris Brickley was one of the first ones, and then he started hating.
So who are you talking about?
He's on Drew Hanlon.
Yeah, I'm talking about Drew Hanlon. I don't like.
He got Embiid, Tatum, Beal, Levine, Maxey, Hallie, and Hero. He got a couple. He got some names under his belt, man.
Let's all stick together, Mr. B. Let's uplift the basketball
I
community.
fuck with Rico Hines, Chris Johnson, Chris Brickley, Tim Grover. Yeah, all them. But that Drew dude, yeah, he can watch the fuck out.
Do you think you guys could ever have a mediation and end the beef? Because he did try to ask to come on to Gil's Arena presented by Underdog.
Yeah, let him come on so I can cook his ass. I don't run from the big
Hey, yeah, we got something go. Hey, I'm calling TNC right now. Ones. Yeah.
The next chapter.
You and him ones. The next chapter.
Ooh, Mr. B versus Drew Hanlon 1-on-1.
Ones.
Whatever. And I want Loda.
Ones.
Loda be there too.
Ones.
Yeah, I'll be there. I ain't mind being there, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just saw Jose Alvarado.
He wouldn't put me on the show because he ain't got no NBA stats. So anything he talk about NBA stats, he wouldn't be able to do anything. So it don't matter.
But what if
I'm definitely not losing to no white boy trainer. that play D1. Get the fuck out of here.
I just saw Jose Alvarado run ones like in real life. That shit was tough. Man. He did lose. He lost to who he lose, chat? It was a streamer. And who he lose to, chat? Dami. Yeah, he lost to Dami.
He'll do to play me 1-on-1, and then when I beat him, he gotta let all his talent go. Just quit your fucking job.
Whoa. Why you gotta do all that though?
I know. Wow.
Because you should after I beat his ass, he should never be allowed in the NBA around NBA players again.
All right, well, okay, BJ. What did he do?
I'm about to say. I will say this.
You know what he did, Gil? You remember Gil? When I said the whole thing about Tatum, he came at me. Remember, I never said anything about him. Then he started making his Instagram post, and he went straight at me. So he started this shit. So I'm about to finish it. This motherfucker was trying to come at me because I said Jason Tatum was soft and all this other shit. Then he started trying to put up my stats. So he tried to come at me. I'm like, hold on, trainer boy. Hold on, trainer. Groupie ass trainer. Hold on, you trying to come for me? Oh no, now I'm on your head for the rest of your fucking life.
For the rest, damn.
Every player that you fucking have, fucking do something. Because if not, I'm blaming on the fucking group chat.
Trainer boy. They said they need a low versus Joe undercard low. So I'm retired from playing basketball. I think me and you race downhill. First one to stop wins. We're gonna race downhill.
First one to stop.
The first one to stop.
Crazy. Hang on.
I don't know. These knees are not what they used to be. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going.
I ain't even say nothing to him. He came at me out the woodworks. All right, bet. Now I'm on your ass.
Nah, I feel it though. I mean, I feel it.
I ain't even say nothing to you. You mad because I said something about Jason Tatum. Me and Jason Tatum having an A and B conversation. You want to see yourself in it? All right, I'm on your ass now. What you talking about? You should have just stick the training and shut the fuck up.
Hey, he looked like he got a flamethrower on him though. I mean, you might have to play defense.
No, whatever. No, I know what I'm gonna do to him now. 3 dribbles. Let's see if he even get one.
You want to handicap him?
Damn, this is gonna be tough, man. I
don't even know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. Niggas got nasty. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He was going kind of hectic on that.
Yeah,
he got mean spirited.
He trying to go hard.
Yeah, on the
time.
Thing
is, he got to see me in person. We gonna see then. We'll see what's on.
Hey, let's all listen. Let's relax.
No, it ain't no fight. It ain't no. Let's go play 1-on-1. Since you talking that shit, because you ain't got not one NBA stat. So let's see what you do out here.
Now I have to say, just to be fair, you can't challenge him, but then say no to Pat. You know?
I didn't challenge him. Gil said I should play him.
Okay.
So I never challenged him in a 1-on-1.
True. All right. True. Okay.
And actually, and then playing Pat Bev, I mean, he wanted to put his own money up. So why are we putting our own money up when they go?
Nobody wants to get hacked. Nobody wants to get hacked, bro.
So I mean, you could keep saying I'm ducking Pat, but I never asked Pat. Pat wanted to insert himself into some shit that he wasn't invited to.
So Drew will be just Drew not playing no defense, as you saying, Gil?
Huh?
Drew not playing no defense?
No, I'm saying 1-on-1 is it's supposed to be a skill thing. And whenever you watch it, it looks like brutal basketball. That's why it hasn't blown up like as it's supposed to. 1-on-1 is supposed to be this finesse skilled look. And it just looks like wrestling. So it takes away like if Pat and BJ played, we already know what Pat's going to do, right? You're going to try to manhandle him. That's not 1-on-1 basketball. 1-on-1 basketball is your movement, not a bunch of hacking and grabbing and holding. And, that's why it doesn't get the love it's supposed to do.
So
I want to see skill work. I don't want to see someone that's stronger than you sitting there doing this the whole time, making it a grunt game. That's why King of the Hill fell off.
So that's why Pat Bev not going to be able to do it because he's not.
Because it's just gonna be great.
Below. At the end of the day, who's asking for that? Nobody's asking for that. Like nobody's asking for that. Nobody's saying, "Oh shit, we need to see that." They want to see me and Jeff Teague or me and Lou Will. They wanted to really see some shit. Nobody asked for that. He just threw himself in there because he was mad. He was 10 and under. That ain't my fault. Shit, that is not my problem. I'm tired of motherfuckers just want to. You feel like they can use the internet just to see themselves in a situation. If it's an A and B conversation, sit your ass over there and see your way out of it. Why are you bringing yourself in some shit? Just because you want some views and you want to get your shit off, man, shut the fuck up. Man, watch out, man. You ain't sexy enough. I ain't playing that. Watch out.
Okay.
See what you did, Lo?
Nah, and I'm just saying with me.
Goddamn, like just because motherfuckers, listen, the motherfuckers that I called out, they actually said something back to me. They could have been like, yo, BJ, get the fuck out of here, man. You tripping, man. Get the fuck out. I don't want to play you. Shut up. I would have took it like, all right, whatever. Motherfuckers accepted my challenge. That's who I want to talk to. That's who I want to play. I mean, I seen the next chapter. That shit was hard. But I don't think Lance Stevenson should have played Mike Beasley, but I get it. I mean, Mike Beasley, one of them dudes that I don't think, shit, if Mike Beasley called me out, I'm saying no. I'm not playing against Mike Beasley.
Yeah, like Beasley was looking. Yeah, Beasley was looking.
Like Beasley really,
crazy.
Like Beasley really that guy. I mean, but I respect. I mean, I know Lance. Lance don't give a fuck, but I would like to see Lance play against somebody else though, besides Mike Beasley.
Yeah, but Beasley really one of them. I was kind of impressed. I was
like Beasley, one of my favorite players ever to watch. So it's like, man, come on, man, Beasley, man, he can smoke 10 blunts and have a whole bottle of Hennessy and still go out there and whoop your ass.
Damn. Shout out to Nick too. Shout out to Gil, man. I ain't think Gil's gonna be able to pull that off, man. Shout out to you, man.
You win
against Nick, the 2v2, man. Shout out to you, man.
What that?
Bro, this little thing. Like this little thing.
Low. Listen.
I'll take it. Round 2 starting up.
There's context? What's the context?
Round 2 starting up, Low.
What's
back to back?
Wait, what's the context? What's the
Low, man? Man, listen, man, that shit rigged, bro. Listen, man, I think it was rigged.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, you calling me David Stern?
Yeah. Listen, hey, Low. Listen, man. He made the call.
You calling me David Stern? Wow.
He made the call for sure. Because because Low, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he don't get a win there, he ain't get no win on battle mode. He losing every game. So just let you know, man. It ain't really like that. Because if we do a round 2, trust me, it ain't gonna be like that.
Well, listen. I'm so gifted at this shit, Low. I gotta lose on purpose for these niggas, Low. Like, Low, like we play football damn near every day, Low. He couldn't score. Listen, he couldn't score a touchdown in almost 2 months. And then I gotta go live and lose to this nigga. You know what type of leader that is? Bowling Low. I bowl Low. I got on YouTube and Instagram. I beat a professional. I bowled 200s. I gotta go in there and lose, Low.
Low, this is what I do on battle mode. Battle mode. I got trophies. But look, I got pickleball. I got trophies back there.
Why you ain't got no trophies, Gil? Why you just got a ring?
Right.
I got a trophy. I got the basketball trophy, and I got a Madden trophy.
Oh, man.
Oh. And then when it comes to pickleball, I'm Michael Jordan.
Oh. So if you Michael Jordan, who McCann's? McCann's Kobe?
No, McCann started his own league, so we started NBA. He's in the ABA right now. I don't know.
All right, y'all.
I have no idea. I was confused because I thought we was doing this shit together. Then he started up the ABA, and we've been waiting for him.
All right, Lo. All right, y'all.
I didn't know the ABA shit is crazy. I wouldn't expect
No. He started the trenches. That's gonna rival us.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sounds like some other stuff going on. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shout out to everybody.
I just keep it moving. I ain't got time to be trying to figure this shit out. I got to keep going.
We have the Gills Arena group chat. Look, ladies and gentlemen, when you see me looking down, I'm doing social media shit. I have other bags to secure. All right, I got the playback check.
You want in? 2-on-2?
Who?
You.
Nigga, with who?
You can listen. You can guard my show, dog.
Yeah. Man,
I think you can lock up my show.
Nah, I'm about to be on the mic on the sideline commentating, man. Man, nah, I know my place. Nobody don't want to watch me, nigga. Same way you talking about superstars, niggas being watching the league. Nobody don't watch me dribble the ball, bro. I really don't want to watch that, man. I'm gonna be commentating out to the side, man, doing my thing. I do got a hook shot though, but no way trying to do that, man.
Who couldn't beat BJ and Bo? Listen, this is content, then it's reality. Reality, I'm him. I ain't even bring my bowling ball. I gotta bring my bowling ball. I can't do none of that, man. Listen, you can. I think you can Google it. Gilbert Arenas versus GG. You know the professional bowler?
No, I don't know.
Man, listen, man. Hey, listen, I whooped Gil in them ass live on TV on Battle Mode, and I bowled a 200 on the way out. So I don't know about all that shit Gil talking about.
Oh man,
Gilbert Arenas versus GG Jackson, Olympian.
I thought the nigga from the Grizzlies.
Nah, Olympian.
You think? But I think, but on some real shit, like I know y'all playing, but I think there's like some some YouTubers that might be able to beat y'all.
In what?
Basketball.
Wait. Some YouTubers that are non-professional athletes?
Yeah.
Probably.
Who?
Me, probably. Yeah, you can beat me.
Who?
No, shout out my man Dami, man. He beat Jose Alvarado.
He can probably beat me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, he beat Jose, man. He was out there hooping. He was doing his thing, man.
Oh
hell no.
No.
He was out there hooping, man.
This is for content.
Right.
No, it's not. No, it was not. And how was he alive?
Look at him. We know Alvarado. We know how he played defense.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly. Look,
that's not how he played defense, bro. Come on, stop.
No, he can watch the fuck out.
Chat, they don't chat. Chat, they want.
Nah, that's not it. Yeah, look, that's easy. Because that's how Alvarado play defense.
Damn, they got the finals trophy on the court. Look at them. They got the real one.
Where's this at?
It's at the AMP house.
Yeah, that's at Kai's in them house.
That's a nice property.
Yeah, it's Atlanta. You can get a lot in Atlanta.
Oh, they're in Atlanta?
Yeah.
That's an exquisite property.
Oh my God.
Oh hell no. Oh no. I'm not rolling.
You not rolling,
Mr. Big.
You gonna pay me? You gonna listen? I'll go there right now and lose for the bag too.
This dummy is so dummy.
Okay. All right, right now, Lo. Shit, I'll fight Kai right now and get knocked the fuck out. Okay.
So you think he threw the game?
Yes.
You think Jose?
Yes, man. Have you seen Jose play for real?
I was there refereeing it.
Oh, you was refereeing it?
Yeah.
The nigga, what kind of shoes does he got? Look at this.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Gil. Come on, man. Like, come on. This dude pick up 94 feet.
94
in the NBA, and you think he gonna lose in a one-on-one? Dude, if he was serious, dog. If he was serious, had real shoes on, it'd be a wrap.
Okay, so it was a shoe. All right.
It was.
I'm saying, like,
no, I do think if he was trying, he would have definitely.
You?
Yeah.
Damn, put your shirt on, nigga. Goddamn.
It was last minute, man. It's last minute.
Repping. Oh, you're repping. I thought you was the nigga in the blue. My bad.
Oh no, that's not no.
Let him. Don't worry. This
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know the nigga in there with no shirt on.
Oh, Jose. Okay.
My bad, Lo.
But hey, man.
Hey, man.
He might be able to beat y'all though. He might be able to beat y'all, man. Duke might be able to beat y'all too, man. So Illuminati might be able to beat y'all, man.
Yeah, I'm not. Me, yeah, I'm good.
all right.
Okay.
Not in pickleball.
Okay. I just want.
Not in bowling.
All right, say less. Chad, I tried to see if they were going to bite, but I mean, Gil said, "Nah, I'm good on that one. I'm good."
Yeah, I'm not going.
Are we still doing one-on-one? Mr. B, you still taking on these gentlemen?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. Elijah wants that smoke.
With who?
You.
Damn, I gotta play a lot of niggas.
He said 15-0.
I gotta play a lot of no.
I just got his measurements from USC.
What
6'7", 7'1" wingspan.
Oh, we going league. We going league. Yes.
Jesus
I can't wait to switch to Elijah's arena.
Jesus.
God damn, 7-1 wingspan. Fuck.
Yeah, we know we're talking to some teams right now already. Just preliminary.
6'7", 7'1" wingspan.
True.
All right, man.
Yeah, we about to get out of here, man.
Yeah, appreciate everybody for pulling up to our playback watch party. We will be back for game 3. Shout out to Low. Make sure you subscribe to his channel on playback. Subscribe to Mr. B's channel on playback as well. Can we drop those links in the chat, please, if y'all don't mind? And everybody who hasn't signed up for playback, go to playback.tv/Gilbert Arena. It's free and easy to join. Are we doing game 3 in Lowe's room? Is that what we doing? We doing a home and home?
All right. When is game 3? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday, I think. Game 3 Wednesday, game 4 Friday,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
Sell us.
All right, we're pulling up.
All right, we're pulling
If
up.
we're invited. I don't know. Yeah, y'all might not need a host, but
Hey
either
man,
way.
also, man, I have no problem with Jet Teagan and bro. I gotta stop pushing that propaganda, man. I'm cool with Teague, man. I just think that this OKC team is way better. That's all.
Flo, you're cool with everybody. You get all this shit cracking.
Hey,
Everybody, listen. When NBA players want to get into it, we go to Low.
Nah, man, I'm good, man. I'm just saying. I try to speak the truth. That's all.
Lo, listen, you don't got to worry about that, man. They wasn't better than themselves, Lo. That was a sorry team that just won regular season games.
See, I'm not about to do all that, bro.
I'm just saying, like, it shouldn't be mad.
I'm not about to do all that.
It was regular season good, playoff trash.
I can't do all that, man.
I know you can't do it. I'm just saying.
I can't. They were a really good team, man. They were a really good
This is
team.
not Joe Johnson, right? This is Al Horford.
I think even with Joe Johnson, they would have lost, but they would have lost even with Joe Johnson. But y'all be disrespecting Shea. I'm kind of tired of disrespect, bro. Shea better than Joe Johnson. I don't know what we're doing right now.
Y'all see me packing up. You already know.
MVP, you better.
That mic was just for show, ladies and gentlemen.
Niggas who didn't win MVPs, bro.
What'd you say?
If you win an MVP in the NBA, you're better than any nigga that didn't win one.
Well, I don't agree with that. Because Wade didn't win an MVP, and he better than some niggas that won MVP.
Yeah, we won a Finals MVP.
Who's he better than that one that didn't?
He better than Nash. He better than Dirt.
That's too different.
He better than D Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, better than a lot of wait, but better than a lot of niggas. I can't hold you.
Talk your shit, Low Cook.
Way better than a lot of niggas.
I didn't think it. Okay.
Way better than a lot of niggas. But shout out to Joe Johnson, shout out to Shea, shout out to the Hawks, man. They did their thing back in the day, man. That's all. Shout out to T.
Yeah, that's crazy that he didn't win one, but yeah.
Yeah, Wade did not win it. He didn't win on MVP, but he really up there with him. He really up there with him.
Okay.
I fuck with.
All right, I'm out.
All right.
All right. We'll see y'all later, man.
Everybody be safe.